What up, motherfuckers? Right, so I'm doing an AMA again. I'm gonna make this a weekly thing, by the way, because a lot of people last time liked the idea. So what I'm gonna do is, if you're not sure how this works, but basically, I'm gonna put you're basically part of the stream. You guys can be part of the stream. So this is pretty much an announcement video, I guess. It's a Saturday, 10 o'clock. There's a lockdown. What are you gonna be doing? I'm honestly wondering how many people turn out now. What is up, everybody? What's up, Thunder, YBY Thunder, Falcon Nova? What's up, Cobra Kai Nation? Who's Cobra Kai Nation, guys? I don't know that guy. Hollywood, thank you. TY. Cobra Kai Studio in the house. Noah. Angel, what's up? Whoa. What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? So ham, my man. What is good? Adham. My coffee's kicked in from earlier on. Damn. Season 4. Whoa. Okay, we got a question already. What was your reaction when Miguel and Tory met up again at Sushi restaurant? Well, they were very smart in doing that because I wasn't expecting Tory. But when she arrived and she had that uniform, it made it obvious she was going to be working there. And I was like, so she's working another job because, like she said, she's got another job because of looking after her mum and she needs to pay the rent, remember? I was actually like, oh my God, I just hope things are like civil between them two. But I think for the sake of story, they didn't make it civil. They just made it pretty obvious. Like these guys are basically, yeah, whatever. Oh, I actually forgot to say to you guys, we're almost at 8K, but can we do it? We need like 350 more subs. Guys, 350 more subs. 8K before season 4. 8K before February, sorry. That's what it was. Season 4 is, I mean, we got months and months and months until that. I'm definitely gonna hit 10K by then, but I just want to hit it ASAP. Oh wow, whoa, guys! If you guys wanna, instead of boys and girls, do not be shy. Okay, that link I just sent you. That link lets you join the stream. Just say inshallah. Oh damn, inshallah, brother, inshallah. Do you think Hawk ever liked Kreese as a sensei? I think he did, but then he started realizing he's quite an asshole. So kind of like both. Do you think Barnes will return? I think he will. It's just a matter of time, man. It's a matter of time. I honestly think he will. So I'm having cake. Motherfucker, that's pang. Okay. What's up, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, wait. I can hear you, my brother. Give me a second, right? I need to try and see what the best
Will people
layout
see
is.
my face?
I can't see
Will
your
my face
face,
be
bruh.
fine? I'm not. I'm kind of messed up, so you can't really see it.
Are you saying your face is
Um,
messed up or you messed up?
no.
No, I'm joking, bro. What's good, man? How's
I
it
mean
going,
like
man?
my hair, specifically my hair.
Nah, that's cool, man. No judgment here, man. I'll show you some mercy, but if it's bad, bro, obviously no mercy is gonna be shown.
So have you ever actually talked to a Cobra Kai actor or anything like that?
You know what's funny? I talked to like a bunch of I've interviewed a bunch of actors, but I don't know who they are. Like who are they? No, I'm just kidding. I mean, if you've been watching me for the last month or so, or following
Yep.
me, I've interviewed quite a few people now, and they're all awesome. So, are you talking about anyone in particular? Are you talking about generally?
I'm just talking about like generally.
Yeah, I've talked to quite a few, man. Have you even been part of the channel for long? Because you would have known that for sure if you've obviously been watching.
Yes, I've watched about a month ago one of your videos. You was talking about season 3 upcoming, and in there you said you was no, when you was scrolling through something, then I saw one of the actors like they sent you.
I don't get what you mean, brother.
I saw
You there?
one of your videos.
Uh-huh.
That one of the actors of Cobra Kai was chatting to
Oh,
you.
you mean my community post?
Yes.
Oh, that, yeah, that DM I got basically.
Yes. Did you make this site? How I just pressed on it and I came here.
Wait, I don't. So say that again. That last bit.
I'm on a site called StreamYard.com.
Wait, what was your question, by the way? Because we kind of gone away from it.
Okay. My question was will there like when is season 4 coming?
Season 4. I said this in the video. Most likely December, or I wouldn't say most likely because they haven't confirmed it, but I'm sure we'll get some sort of announcement later this year about it being December. But that depends on the schedule. But John Hurwitz said around a year after season 3, season 4 will drop. So earliest at best, I think will be December, and that is an early ask if people are moaning and saying it's a long wait because December's
Yeah, last time,
it's
like the
crazy.
last time
We're
when the
waiting
last
on
season, they took
it's about
forever.
it's not even a year. It's not even a year if it
Yes.
comes out December, and
He said,
it,
I heard you
it could
say
come
they
out early
scripted it.
2022.
I heard you when you said they like they finished scripting the story.
They did that back in October, and they said scripts are done and everything, and then they're gonna get filming started January. So they're filming right now until April. Okay, bro. Thank you for coming on. I gotta let someone else in because obviously people
See ya.
want
So do you like live stream every week?
I'll be doing an announcement
When do you
about
know?
that. I haven't actually told anyone, but I will be doing like a weekly thing. Yeah, but I'll announce that like properly.
Okay, see ya.
So yeah. Okay, Falcon, you are in, my friend.
Hi, can you hear
What's
me?
up,
Hello?
bro?
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, man. What's your question?
So my question was, so we saw a picture of Gianni DeCenzo training for season 4.
Yeah, man.
Uh,
He's gonna get. Is he gonna get dench though? Is he gonna get dench?
yeah. So Dimitri's character arc has improved, not so significantly, but then it has. So, do you think he's going to?
Not so significantly. I love that. Yeah. Continue.
Do you think he's going to become overcome other people who have actually significantly improved in their fighting skills, just such as Miguel,
Well,
Hawk,
yeah,
Robbie?
definitely, man. Because think about it. Like Dimitri was the biggest bitch in season 1, and like
Yeah,
season 2, he was getting like some sort of. He was like getting somewhere with karate at first, but he was being a wuss still. But he finally have. I honestly loved him in season 3, and that was. I mean, they flipped
yeah.
the script on him
He
without
wasn't
flipping the script.
he wasn't being a little bitch anymore.
Bro,
He was
he's lost all of that now. Like, soon
yeah,
as him and Yasmin were a thing, and he said the whole sexual Venn diagram shit, I was done. I was like, bro, Dimitri's
yeah,
becoming
yeah.
what he always wanted to become, something confident, and now he is. So,
And
sorry, I gotta give a shout out to someone, Misty Midnight, another donation. Like, wow, I mean, I'm gonna put this out there for everyone. This person has been so supportive on the channel, and honestly couldn't appreciate this person even more. I mean, wow, they just every time I'm on here, they're always here as well. And to you guys, everyone that's been part of the channel, I love you guys. You guys are the best. Um, so yeah, to answer your question, I think Dimitri is going to become. I think he'll become more involved in the fighting this season because I think he
I'm
wasn't
looking.
really. I mean, actually, no, he was. He had some moments. Remember the moments he had with Hawk? Like
Yeah,
he
he
kicked the
kind of did, but he so the thing is, I'm actually looking forward to his sparring scenes along with his own dojo, so we could actually see how much he's improved.
the thing is, like, I think he is gonna get better and better each season with his fighting, like a
Mhm.
lot of the other students, but
Mhm.
he
Yeah,
hasn't got to the point where he's a Hawk or a Miguel in fighting. We want to see him
yeah,
become that good. Now he's friends with Hawk. It's possible we see that, you know.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah. Oh, I think oh sorry. I hope that answers your question there, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks for joining the stream. I gotta kick you off, get someone else on.
Yeah. See you. Have a good night.
Take care. Why isn't it letting me kick you out? Oh no, joking. Here we go. Fang you.
Okay, yeah. Do you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. What's up?
Okay, nice. So basically, we know Aisha, yeah? Like, do you think she's gonna come back? And if so, do you think she'll join Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fan, or do you think she'll join like Cobra Kai? Because there's a chance, yeah. Like, it's more obvious that she'll join like Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fan, but there's a
Right.
chance she could join like Cobra Kai. 'Cause she was friends with Tory, and she might get like manipulated
See,
and
this,
like.
how I'm gonna answer your question is, remember, literally about like touching on what you just said there. Aisha. So remember what Moon said to Yasmin. Aisha moved to private school. Even like they put their house for sale, and Yasmin's like, "Oh, that's some pretty good news." But Aisha's gonna come back if she does to the Valley. Most likely she will, because the writer said they never really write a character out. And of course, they've just I mean, Josh Hield said there was no issue with the whole situation with her and her boyfriend and all that stuff. I think she's gonna come back as that third person. We'll speak to Tory. She'll probably go back to Cobra Kai because that's where she was before she left. But then she's gonna see that Miguel's not there, Hawk's not there, and Robbie's there, and she knew about the school fight. I mean, she was there, right?
Yeah.
So she's gonna be really confused unless, Sam like talks to her again and the others, and then they kind of get in touch with her. And maybe she's on social media and she checks something, and I'm assuming she'll find out and then she'll have to choose. But she's gonna be an interesting character coming back because she could like go either way, but personally I think she will stick by Sam because they kind of had rivalry, in season 1, and now season 2 they were kind of apart. Now season 3 they should come. I mean, season 4 they should come together. So yeah, I think we'll see her join. If not join Miyagi-Do, we'll see her join Eagle Fang because obviously Johnny. So yeah. By the way, are you? Wait, you're a girl, right?
No.
Oh my god! I honestly thought I was talking to a girl.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I think, yeah, to answer your question, Aisha's gonna join Miyagi-Do because I think she'll realize Tory's gonna be over the top, and I think I mean we never really got her opinion on the school fight, so we're still not 100% sure on what's.
Yeah, but she was never really like into it. She did say like stop, and she wasn't really into it. So.
Yeah, the thing is though, we didn't see how she reacted to the whole injury. Like I want to see her afterthoughts on what she thinks about the fact that Tory kind of escalated it, and she might think, okay, maybe now, like thinking about it, even though I am Cobra Kai, maybe not Aisha, maybe Tory kind of was the problem in that, But yeah, I hope that answered your question. But I did like a question. It's something we all want to see, and I do want to see Aisha back because there's a lot more to speak about her character.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining, Fangy.
Okay, yeah. It's been an
Take
honor.
care. I'll see you in a bit. Kaiser Chief.
Hi.
What's up? How's it going?
So I've got a question.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of season 3, how Tory asked Hawk to watch his back. What do you think she means by that?
Well, like, remember this is Tory. Tory's going, you better watch your back, as in I'm gonna basically what she's saying passively is at any point I could attack you. We could jump you. The Cobra Kai students could jump you. She's made that clear that Hawk cannot live life peacefully right after that fight. Yeah. Like, he has to look at every corner. If he sees a few Cobra Kai students, it's most likely getting jumped. Basically, and then remember when Dimitri says, oh, don't worry, he will have friends there. Yeah. I actually think that's foreshadowing something, right? And I don't know if anyone else has mentioned this, but I think initially in season 4, Hawk's going to get jumped by a few of the Cobras. Tory will definitely be part of that. and I think Robbie is going to beat the hell out of Hawk, or they'll be part of that. And then I think what will happen is either Dimitri comes and saves them, or saves him with some of the Miyagi students, or what will happen is he'll come and he'll arrive, and Hawk would have got beaten up, and it'll be too late. I actually think he's going to get jumped, and I think we saw him beating the hell out of Brooks.
Yeah.
I don't think Brooks is going to come into that storyline because I don't think it'll make sense to him to be in Cobra Kai now. But Hawk isn't there, so who knows? But I honestly think what Tory's basically saying is you're going to get jumped, and you got to watch your back because we're going to beat you up if we get the chance. And remember, Tory doesn't let go of things; she holds grudges. So if she's not going to forget the whole thing with Sam, she's not going to forget the entire thing with Hawk, leaving Cobra Kai, because that's probably like more crazy, Yeah, I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, it did. Thanks.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining the stream. I'm just gonna try. I'm quickly posting the link. If anyone else wants to join, that's the link for the stream. Koichi, thank you for coming on as usual.
You're welcome.
Okay. We have someone who hasn't actually been. Oh. Must Midnight. Is that Misty Midnight?
Yeah, it is. Hello, Sam.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm really good. I'm really good. What's your question?
This is not really Cobra Kai related, but why and when did you choose to start YouTube?
Great question. I basically started YouTube last year. It's not last year, sorry, 2019 now. It's nearly 2 years. It's crazy because I made an account like 10 years ago, but I was a kid. I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I've always wanted to do YouTube, I'll be honest. But I started, I'd say properly mid 2019, so summer of 2019. Probably the same time Cobra Kai Kid started his channel. That I didn't do Cobra Kai though then. I started a channel called Shamoon Reacts. And then I opened CKN a year later. But I kind of wish I opened CKN a little bit earlier now because I've been a bigger fan of Cobra Kai for like longer than, or before I even started the channel. I don't know why I didn't start earlier, but yeah, to answer your question, May 2019, I think it was. Yeah, it was during just I guess summer, pretty much. So yeah, I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, thank you. That's pretty cool.
Awesome. So I'm gonna have to remove you so I can get someone else in.
All right, goodbye.
Take care. Who have we? Ben Metello, what is up, man?
Can you hear me this time?
Oh my god, perfect! That's so annoying. It didn't happen the other day, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm kind of disappointed you weren't able to hear me. But
nah, don't say sorry, my man. It's I was annoyed for your sake because I was like, I wanted you to obviously ask Emily a question because you obviously had one, but maybe in the future if she does come back, you can put a question out and I'll make sure it gets answered. So yeah, what's your question, man?
So I actually have two. One is, I don't know if you saw this, but Nicole Brown posted on her Instagram. Obviously, today is her birthday, I believe.
Yeah, she's 20.
She's in Atlanta right now. Do you think we see her in season 4?
Someone asked me just now about Aisha, if we'll see her. And I think we will because the writers said they don't truly write out characters. And the only reason Aisha wasn't in season 3 wasn't actually because of all the stuff, unless it was, but they're just kind of covering it.
Right.
Josh was saying like they couldn't really fit her into the story. And it does make sense. Like, where would Aisha play out in season 3? Because there's so much going on. I think she's perfect for season 4 because she's that third-person perspective. Like, do I join Miyagi-Do or do I go back to Cobra Kai? All the shit's happened, with the fight, and then just generally all the stuff that's happened while during season 3. So I think we're definitely going to see her. And if she is in Atlanta right now, and we see any sort of hint after her next post, 100% she's coming back, man. I honestly think she will. We obviously, I can't confirm it, but I have a feeling that she will, because what the writer said, just generally, her character's quite a fan favorite, I'd say. So many people are like, when is she going to come back? And I think the writers are definitely keeping her. But yeah, man, I just hope we see her. I'm not obviously part of the show, like legitly, like, yeah, I'm mates with John, Josh, and Hayden. But you know,
right.
if I knew, I still wouldn't be able to say. But,
Yeah.
wow, man. Obviously, it wouldn't be up to me anyway. Yeah, but to answer your question, man, I really hope we see her, because I want to see her perspective on things and how she decides on what to do. You know?
Yeah, that'd be really awesome to see her. I really hope we do, because I honestly I liked her character and the progression of her character from season 1 to season 2 as well.
Mm.
And I got one more quick question for you, if that's all right.
Sure.
How this is kind of off topic of Cobra Kai, but how did you become a Lakers fan?
I love that. Okay, so basically, no, that's a great question, to be honest. I'm literally staring at my Kobe Bryant jersey right now. So I think it was 2011, or 2012. Basically, in school, me and my friend really were getting into basketball, and we just really liked it, and I just loved the idea of it. And this is when I was in a predicament. I love football and I love basketball, and at the time, I wanted to pursue sports. And like, I remember picking up a cover of NBA 2K10, and I saw Kobe on it, and I didn't know at the time he was Kobe, because I was quite new to basketball. So I was like, who's this guy? I've seen him, the Black Mamba, they say, and stuff. Like, he must be fucking sick if he's called that. So what I did was I basically researched him, and then I just like watched. I think the Lakers were like the first team I properly watched. Then I looked at all the Kobe Shaq stuff, because I remember seeing it as a kid, but I wasn't into it. And then it went from there, to be honest. And yeah, so like 2011, I think, was the first time I watched them, and then 2012, 2013, and then obviously the whole 7-8 years that we missed the playoffs, I was a big fan at that point, which was probably the worst time to be a Lakers fan. So I hold myself in a good way in saying I was loyal to a franchise that was doing crap for a long time. But that's how I became a Lakers fan. Kobe Bryant, man. That's my answer.
Wow. And I'll share a fun fact with you. I actually have the same birthday as Kobe Bryant.
No way.
Yes, I do.
August, right?
August 23rd. Yep.
Oh my god, that's crazy. So did you become a Lakers fan? Like, how? I mean, tell me how you became a Lakers fan.
Well, I'm actually a Boston Celtics fan. I'm actually
nah, get out now, joking.
I should be wearing my Celtics hat right now, just to. No,
man. Oh no, man. Nah, I don't have any. I don't feel like, for me, I don't care what team you support unless you're a Warriors fan. I always tend to have problems with Warriors fans because they act like they've been supporting the team like during that campaign where they had like Baron Davis, you know. I mean, I had a friend who was like, I've been a Warriors fan since like 2008. I said, mate, if you say that again, I'm gonna slap you. You've been a Warriors fan since 2015. Stop capping.
Exactly. I've been a Boston Celtics fan my whole. It's funny because I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I'm Pittsburgh across the board, but for obviously Pittsburgh doesn't have a basketball team, so I root for Boston Celtics, and I've been following them since I was a kid. I remember watching them play. Like, those are the days of Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett and Ray.
Man.
But I've been following them ever since. But maybe we'll get a Lakers Celtics finals again.
Oh, mate, I really hope. I've been hoping for that since. I mean, I was hoping we get another one when Kobe was alive, but man, I still can't believe about what happened to Kobe. It's been a year now, and I still can't I can't fathom it, man. It's
I
crazy.
know. Oh my God, I'm right there with you. It's shocking. It really is. I remember my phone hit the floor as soon as I saw the notification there. But
It's crazy, man. I mean, I don't want to get into it, obviously, but like it is. I just remember being so like, I mean, a month straight. I couldn't even detach myself from what I heard. Like I was just every day. It was like the same day, and yeah, man, it was awful. And he got me into basketball. It's just like, it's just really sad, man.
It is. It's a shame. He's for us. He's like our Michael Jordan of our era.
Yeah, exactly. Man, you know what also sucks? Like, imagine if Kobe watched Cobra Kai or something.
Oh my God.
We'll never know if he was into this kind of stuff. Like, imagine if he was like, yeah, I'm into Kobe. Imagine if Kobe was like, oh yeah, I dig that shit, like Elon Musk did. Like, we're never gonna know.
I know. Oh my God.
Imagine. Oh,
that would be insane.
But yeah, I hope I answered your question, man. Went on there for a while, but
I know.
I
feel bad because I know there's probably some more people waiting for you, but I really liked this discussion.
Now, I thought you obviously didn't get to ask a question last time, so I felt like it's only fair to speak to you a little bit longer.
Appreciate
But
that.
yeah, man, I really appreciate you coming on, and I was like, message me, man. We can talk more about Lakers and stuff. I was thinking of doing some stuff with Lakers, to be honest, because I feel like I want to start something with it because it's like it's just so fun. So
that would be an NBA podcast, perhaps.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, I don't know the exact idea, but I want to do something with Lakers because I've been a fan for a while. I'll probably talk about that another time. But yeah, man, thanks for coming on.
Absolutely, man. Take care. I'll be watching the rest of the way.
Awesome, man. Take care.
You too, buddy.
All right, who we got next? Oh my God, so many people are trying to join the stream. Sorry, I'm gonna have to roll through these questions. Cool Beans, you are live, man. What's up?
Greetings. I got a question. Basically, do you think Miguel's father is going to play a role in season 4 or in Cobra Kai at all? And if so, do you think it will be like a character in the universe or a whole new person?
What a lot of people think is that, you remember when Carmen said to Johnny that I left my husband because I found out he was a very bad man? Some people actually believe that could be Terry Silver, and it's possible. It's hard to say though, because it could be Mike Barnes, it could be another bad man that we don't know. I think it's possible it could be someone in the universe. But then again, a lot of people are gonna assume, someone is related to this character because they're gonna include a lot of Karate Kid characters. We don't know about Ali's kids, right? Because I think Ali said she had a kid that was a similar age to Miguel or Robbie, and she was telling up to Johnny, when they were on that date. I'm actually curious if we do see another parent turn up, because remember, everyone thought the Rick Perez was going to play Miguel's father. He was just an extra. He wasn't even the father of any character we know. Thing is, if he is in season 4, he has to play something that would not take away the focus on the Karate Kid characters, because obviously he'd be a new character. But I don't know. I mean, he might not ever show up, but we need to wait and find out because I have no idea. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. We just gotta wait and find out.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I do hope we see him in season 4, even if it's for a cameo. It could be someone we're not expecting, like a new actor that's coming in. That's like people know them, but they don't know them. Like for example, there's a Power Ranger that's possibly going to be in season 4. What if he's related to Miguel in the story? It'd be crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for coming on, and that was a good question.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. All right, guys. If you try joining the stream, it's obviously we're at a limit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get through these questions, and then each time I answer someone's question, I'll kick them out so you can join. It's the only way to make it fair. Slat, you are live, man. What's up?
Hello. Yo, what's good, man? What's good?
How's it going?
It's pretty good. How about you, man?
I'm great, mate. What's your question?
All right. My question is, all right. So you know how season 4 is coming up, right? I mean, season 3 just finished, but everyone pretty much finished in like, a couple of days, everyone binged it.
You had to, man. You had to after that 2-year drought nearly.
Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, but my question is, so you know how like towards like the ending of the season, right? Miguel and Sam, right? They wanted the whole everyone wanted the All Valley tournament back, right? You know how they got it back?
Yeah.
My question to you is, right now, who do you think is gonna win the All Valley? If you had to just pick one person, and explain why.
Oh, so you're not saying Dojo, you're asking me who specifically?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think possibly, for the sake of story, I've been really thinking about this. I could be completely wrong, and they could go that classic Karate Kid route where the good guy wins. However, I think Cobra Kai are going to win this. And
same.
remember,
I got Robbie winning. Yeah.
I think Robbie will win because you think about it. Miguel won the last tournament with Cobra Kai, but you remember when Daniel, he won the tournament twice with Miyagi-Do?
Yeah.
There's going to be, I think what will happen is Cobra Kai will win it twice, so they'll win it in the next season, but it'll be a different champion. So it won't be Miguel, it will be Robbie.
Yeah.
And I think Robbie's going to have his moment of shine where he's like, I'm on top, and Cobra Kai is the way, and he realizes that. And I think he's going to win the tournament. I don't know how, but I think it's possible he injures, like, him and Miguel get in the fight, and he injures him quite badly, but then he basically loses the fight. But if he loses the fight, if Robbie loses to Miguel, if that's the final, then I think Miguel's going to, like, get healed by Daniel and then go back in and whoop his ass. But yeah,
Yeah, like the classic. Yeah.
Yeah, man. The thing is, I don't think the writers want people to go. I don't think they want everyone to be like, yeah, that's going to happen. They're going to put us on our toes. So I still stand by the Robbie winning with Cobra Kai because I think that's, although I'm expecting it, it's still like that's the unexpected to most people. They think, yeah, Miguel's going to win, but Miguel's my guy. I really do want him to win.
Yeah, I mess with Miguel.
But, Robbie's becoming a savage, man. I'm going to tell you this. Like, he's going to come in and destroy shit,
Yeah, but how do people even like Sam, bro? I swear, Sam is the worst character.
Bro, Sam was, I liked her from, like, at first, and then, like, I realized rewatching season 1 and 2, she motherfucker contradicts herself. Like,
she says one thing and does the other.
I don't like a bully. And then she's like hanging out with bullies that are mean to Aisha, like Yasmin. Bitch, what are you on about? Like,
it contradicts her whole point.
And
oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, so that's what I mean, bro. But season 3, I liked her because she was less of a spoiled brat. And she finally, like, she's finally realized a lot of things, and I like the way she was in season 3. And I do like the fact that she beat Tory, because Tory was pissing me off. Like, after season 2 finale, I was like, she gone crazy,
Tory, yeah. Like, honestly, bro, like, Sam belongs to the streets, man. She belongs to the streets.
I mean, I liked her, but it's hard to really like.
She's even worse than her brother, bro. You know, Sam's brother. That's the worst character in the whole series. For Sam. Damn, bro.
Bro, honestly, Anthony. Imagine if Anthony becomes like really sick at Christ. It might be something funny.
I'll never watch Cobra. I'll never watch Cobra Kai if Anthony becomes like a champion or some shit, bro. I will. Nah, man.
Honestly, man. What's your name? Is it actually Slapped?
No. It's Omar. I don't know. I was just quickly typing it up.
Okay, bro. I appreciate you coming on, man. I hope.
No problem, man.
And everything. And
yeah, man. Yeah. And by the way, Cobra Kai on top. I don't mess with Miyagi though. Just saying,
Yeah.
Or Eagle Fang. Yeah, whatever. All right, bye.
You gotta be in there. Take care, man. Thank you for joining. Okay. Next question. Kira. Oh my God, Kira. Is this who I think it is?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. What's up?
Hi. Oh,
Yeah, I can
hi.
hear
I'm
you. You
I'm
good?
good. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty
Yeah,
good.
I'm good.
What's the question?
Okay. So I was thinking, what kind of things would you want to see in season 4 of Cobra Kai, like between the characters? Like anything like specific you want to see, or I don't know.
Oh, that's a broad question, but how I'll answer it is a lot of things. Like
Yeah.
I I want to see Miguel be like the best fighter he's ever been this next season.
Yeah.
Um, I want to see him have like a full-on fight with someone, as like in like the season 2 finale, but he like wins and doesn't get injured this time.
Yeah, I'd love to
I
see.
want to see I want to see more on like Tory's backstory. We didn't get a lot on that.
Yeah, I
More
agree.
on Kreese, and oh my god, so much on Terry Silver because
Yes.
there's a lot of stuff we haven't known about Terry, and like I want to see backstory in him as well because he's actually more crazy than Kreese. Like I watched Karate Kid 3 the other day again, and he actually is such a bad influence on Kreese. Like I thought Kreese was bad on him. You know, Kreese actually told him not to go and hurt Daniel and Miyagi, but
Yeah.
Terry's like, no, man, I'm gonna make them suffer for what they did to you and all this crazy stuff. And it's like, you know, Kreese is actually like more honorable than I thought. But honestly, like he's a wacko. He's crazy. Like,
Yeah, he is.
but but yeah, I mean, oh, this it's hard. Like, I mean, what do you want to see from season 4?
There are so many things I want to see, man. Like, so with Tori and Sam, like, I don't know why, but I just want them to get along or at least like be civil with each other. Cause
Yeah,
it is entertaining, like their rivalry, but I don't know, like I just kind of want Tori to like just stop, because she's gone way too far, and she just I
mm.
don't think she'll stop, so that would be I just want to see, them make peace with each other, even if they're not best friends. So that's one of the main things I want to see.
That's actually something I'd want to see as well
Yeah.
because I think Tori and Sam, they're like the two characters where you're like their relation. It's actually with Robbie and Miguel as well. Those are like two duos that I want to see like resolve their beef. But I think that will happen like maybe the season after. I don't think things will burn that quickly. I think maybe the last season of Cobra Kai they might do that, but I would like. I mean, it would be interesting to see more crazier characters come in, and then like Tori and Sam like befriend each other. And I think Tori's misunderstood. Like if Daniel saw her life, I'm sure Daniel would be like, it kind of explains why she's crazy.
Yeah.
And Sam will probably like Sam's never understood her life like fully. And I think she said to I don't know. She said to Miguel, like, just because you have a bad lifestyle doesn't mean you become a bully. So like that kind of proves that. And the thing with Robbie and Miguel, I think like if I have a theory, if Carmen like gets married to Johnny in like season 4 because they're really getting on,
Wow. Yeah.
Robbie and Miguel become brothers. Imagine that.
That'd be crazy. I'd love to see that.
Imagine Miguel and Robbie. Imagine Robbie realizing his brother, the dude that's been getting in his way with his father, with his girl,
God.
and just generally like seems to be giving him stuff. Is now his brother. Like that could make him more angry. So, I mean, yeah, I am expecting some crazy shit to happen next season. But I think the writers a while ago said there'll be something more crazy happening on Twitter. I think it was John saying like, well, I'm just outlining the final episode and like it's more crazy than season 3. And I'm like,
Ooh.
what could be more crazy than the season 3 finale and season 2 and season 1? Like, it's mad.
Crazy.
Yeah, I was rambling there. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I hope I answered your question.
Yeah, you did.
All right, awesome. Thanks for coming on, Kira. I know you were trying to get on. There's so many people joining.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for supporting and always being in the streams. I always see you on there as well.
That's all right.
All right, awesome. I got to kick you out now, but
Yeah,
thanks for coming on.
Bye.
Take care. Who have we? Oh, Fruit Gaming. What is up, Fruit Gaming?
Can you hear me?
How's it going?
Good.
What's your question?
Do you think Tory's gonna jump Miguel as well?
Wait, say that again.
If Tory's gonna jump Miguel as well.
Jump Miguel.
Yeah.
I don't know if she would. Well, the thing is, she kind of did, thinking about it already in the finale. Like, remember when Chris says, "Oh, did you not hear? Miguel and Sam have kind of befriended each other." That really annoyed Tory, and then Tory went with the students to go to see like Miguel and Sam, and they just wanted to fight them. So I think if that happens, like, I mean, it'd be a bit over the top, you know, if Tory does it to Sam. I mean, to Miguel, considering that she caused him to get injured, and you know, like, I mean, Tory doesn't let go of stuff clearly. The whole stuff with Miguel and Sam. I mean, hearing that Miguel and Sam are now friends again, that really pissed her off. So I think it's possible. I think Tory's going to jump Hawk, though. I really believe that because of obviously him betraying the Cobra Kai students, and he said Cobra Kai for life and all this. But yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused on that, but it was nice seeing you. I can't believe I met you.
What's that?
I can't believe I met you in person. Well, not in person, but online. Like
I appreciate that, man. That's an honor.
I'm a fan of you.
Yeah, I know, man. I see you all the time in on the comments and stuff. I appreciate you, man. You're always supportive and everything.
Okay, bye.
Thank you. Take care. Okay, who else have we got here? I'm trying to find people who haven't been on yet. What I'll do is, I've got so many questions. Okay, guys, the link is there. People who haven't joined, if you haven't had the chance, now you are there. I'll be honest, if you asked me a question already, like today, then please let others like get in the studio because they won't get a chance to let me answer their questions. So, who have we got? Oh, Donovan Davis. What's up, man? How's it going?
Good. How are you, man?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Just chilling, man. What's your question?
Well, I actually joined the one interview with that one girl from earlier. I forget her name though, but she was.
Susan.
Yeah, I asked the question. That who's better for Robbie, Tory, or Sam?
I think she said. I think she answered your. Did you not see what she said about your question?
No, I didn't see.
What did she say?
I think she said something she didn't have. Like, it was a good question. That's what she said. I forget.
Yeah, I think she basically went like, it's hard to answer, something like that. I think that's
something.
Yeah. I mean, do you have any other questions though? I can answer.
I asked the question, but I don't think you popped it up. It was.
Hold up a sec. I just noticed your Creed 2 poster. Hold up. You're gonna love this. I literally have that exact same poster right here. That is huge. Just wham! I got it from the cinema.
That's sick.
It's the same one as you.
Yep. That's funny.
I just have to say that. But yeah, sorry. What did you say?
It was who would win like in a fight? Miguel, like when he's like fully 100%, or Hawk.
Well, remember that fight they had in the season 2 finale? Not the season 2 finale, sorry. At Coyote Creek, like Miguel and Hawk.
Yeah.
But Hawk got whooped.
Yeah,
he got his ass whooped by the end of that fight. So, in his at his best, Miguel's obviously going to win.
Yeah.
But if Miguel is what he is right now and he's not fully there yet, Hawk is definitely going to win, man. Like, easy.
Yeah, but I feel like Hawk, he really like got better, you know, from that fight. Like he's
right. I mean, it's hard to say, man. Like, because Hawk is actually like he's still got that vulnerability to him, and I think Miguel, like, he's a different guy, and I think Miguel might get beaten up a little bit more now because he's got that vulnerability with his injury.
Yeah.
But to be honest, man, I think Miguel still, if he's fully at 100%.
Yeah.
But Hawkman, I can't wait to see Hawk in season 4 because he's left Cobra Kai, and it's quite crazy how he's like betrayed them.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
him and Dimitri are going to be pretty badass.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks for coming on. I gotta
Thank-
kick you out just so I can let someone else answer a question too. But appreciate you coming on, man, and
All right,
thanks
thanks,
for
man.
supporting everything.
Thanks.
No worries, man. Take care. Okay. Who have we got? Way X said, "What's up, man? How we doing? How we doing?"
Hello?
Hello, man. How's it going?
Yeah. So I was gonna ask a question. Like, you think like Daniel's gonna call Chosen like for like to beat down Cobra Kai? Like
Oh,
to
you mean he's gonna come to the Valley? Oh, I definitely think that. That's what you're
yeah.
saying. Because do you remember when he was about to leave and Chosen? What does he say? Daniel says, "Oh, I wish all rivalries could end like this." And Chosen's like, "What do you mean?" I think they left that there, that specific the sentence, because Chosen is gonna be like, I think he wants to give back to Daniel. Like he probably feels guilty of what he did. I think that's why he was also really nice to him when he saw him. Obviously, he has honor and he's moved on from what happened in the 80s, but I actually think he's going to come to Valley at some point, and then Julie Pierce we're going to see her at some point. But yeah, to answer your question, Chosen is, I think he's going to come back because he's so beloved, and who doesn't want to see Chosen back? Like, I don't think there's one person I've heard go, I don't want to see Chosen. I want to see Chosen again. You want to see Chosen. All of us do. So yeah, I really hope they bring him back, man. I just hope we see him.
Okay. That was my only question.
Thanks for joining, man. I really appreciate it. Okay, next individual. Guys, keep trying the link and everything. Okay, I'll take who's next. That's the link, guys. Remember to check that out. Eckhart, sorry, is it Eckhard? Is that how you say it? Ashard, sorry. How's it going, man?
Good.
What's your question?
Who would win in the All Valley, Tory or Sam?
Difficult question. I would probably say, based on the way things ended in the season 3 finale, I think Tory would lose because Sam's like finally not scared of her anymore. So I think Sam would win. But the thing is, Sam was fighting with a weapon, and we haven't seen her fight Tory. Actually, no, she did beat her in the season 2 finale, technically. I think we'll see. I mean, Tory could beat her at the tournament if she really fights more insane. But I think Sam will probably beat her again because of like, she's not scared of her anymore. But it's difficult, man. Tory could injure Sam, and I mean, Sam can't fight. Who knows? We haven't actually seen. I mean, we have seen her injure her, like when she cut her with her bracelet, but we haven't seen her injured at the tournament because Sam and Tory haven't actually been at the tournament yet. So, yeah, man, I hope that answers your question.
And would Aisha return in season 4?
I said this to someone like not long ago. It's a possibility. I think she will. They haven't confirmed it, but I think she will because writers said that they don't write the characters out all the time, and Aisha just needed to. She wasn't in it because she couldn't fit in the story for season 3, so it makes sense to bring her in season 4, and she's like the third person. But yeah, I hope she is, man. Thanks for asking that question, by the way. That was a good one. Had me thinking, and I have to kick you out now just so I can get someone else in.
All right.
Thank you for coming, though, bro. Take care.
Love your channel.
Who else we got? Aaron. Hello, Aaron. How's it going?
Hello, huge fan.
Thank you, man. What's your question?
Do you think 6 seasons of Cobra Kai is too much?
To be honest, man, I don't mind it going for longer, but I think many shows like they run after the third, fourth season, it really starts dipping. I haven't seen any. I'm not worried about Cobra Kai lasting until 6 seasons. I think it's a good thing if it ends eventually, because you don't want to run it along and make it rubbish. But 6 seasons is good. It really gives you enough story to go through, and the writer said there's enough story for 6 seasons. So I'd be happy with 6 seasons, but obviously we're obviously big fans. Like, I would like to see if they can go further with it, but it really depends on the story, because I don't want them trying to make story that doesn't really work, or it's just there for the sake of it, like
Yeah.
it has to make sense. And I have faith in the writers, because they're making the story so it's really honoring the Karate Kid franchise, plus it really has a sense of purpose, with the series. So I think 6 seasons would be good. Yeah. I just hope each season is as good as, or gets better. I don't want it to dip. I don't have a concern though, but I just hope it's gets stronger each season. Someone in the chat just said 10 seasons would be great, but it really depends on a lot of things, because they're doing spin-offs as well. So yeah, I think 6 seasons is good, but they could come back to this and sort of they could end it after 6 seasons, but they could do spin-offs for a bit and then might go back to it, with some of the characters I haven't seen for a while. So yeah, who knows?
Yeah, that'd be a great idea.
I would love to. I think they are doing a Kreese spin-off, and I'm hoping they do one of Miyagi, because I'd love to know more about him at the age of Daniel when he first met him. Like, imagine seeing a 20-year-old Miyagi and what he was like. Like, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I hope that answers your question, man.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome, man. Thanks for coming on. That was a great question.
Thank you.
No worries. Okay. Next person. Okay. Michael, what is up?
You ready for me?
They're ready. What's your question, man? You're gonna throw me another curveball.
Yeah, I've been throwing you guys curveballs all this time. So the first one that you had a live, kind of like an interview with the landlord from Cobra Kai. I kind of threw him a curveball. Mike Barnes is the actual one that actually fired Johnny, and he kind of thoughts like, holy crap, never saw that angle. And then you're just 2 hours ago that you had the nurse.
Yeah.
And I asked her, hey, what do you think that Betsy was pregnant and she died in childbirth, and it's actually Amanda. Kind of like threw her back.
That was an interesting theory. It's hard to. I mean, it would be quite like cliche if they go, oh, like Amanda's a Kreese, but surely Amanda would have known maybe at some point that if Betsy is her, if not her mother, even her. If we don't know if Tory's mum is Betsy, and if Betsy had a kid that had Amanda like that. I feel like that's too far-fetched. I think I like the idea and the concept, but I think it's almost like, imagine that's like saying I'm related to Miguel right now and I'm gonna show up as his cousin. It's like, it's too cliche if they. I mean, actually, what I'm trying to say is, I just think it'd be a bit over the top if they did that, because they're a bit more smooth when they bring in someone related, But the thing is, like, they have to remember, like, if they do bring in this, this character's related, it has to make sense for the overall story. And that kind of would, because that would create a lot more tension going into further seasons. Because imagine, like, how Amanda and Daniel's relationship would be affected if he found out that she was somewhat related to Kreese, or if not Kreese, like someone that was in love with Kreese. Like that would be quite mind blowing for Daniel. Plus, we're gonna be sitting here like, fuck, like. But how would they? The thing is, you got to think about how they're going to continue from that. How they're going to include that in the story without it being irrelevant and ruining the other parts of arcs that they have. Like they have to make sure it hits everything.
That's
You
how
know,
the writers
everything.
do.
It
That's
has
how
to
the
come full
writers do.
circle,
I
right?
get
It
it.
has to come full circle. So, it's.
So let me ask you this. Okay, so first of all, where do you live?
I'm on the moon. No, I'm just kidding. I'm from the UK.
No. Oh, UK. Okay, so I'm in Virginia, United States.
Oh, dope.
So here in Virginia, I'm a store director for a major grocery retailer. Back in February, this is I'm sorry, back in December of last year, a major distributor for a beer company approached me with their higher ups, and they actually were doing a pre-order for beer for 2021 Christmas edition. And it was kind of odd. They were saying that I need to do a pre-order for Coors Banquet. You know, I have to have a 50 case minimum. It's going to be cheaper. But they showed me this picture of Mike Barnes, Johnny Lawrence, Kreese, and Daniel. And they were like kind of like doing this in a thing. And this is before season 3 actually went about in January 1st. And I didn't think anything about it.
Wait, is this
So
a question or are you just telling me
no,
something?
there's a question. So what I'm saying is Mike Barnes will be in episode 3 because they showed me that picture. I should have just taken that picture. My actual question is, since I saw that picture, the 4 of them, okay, and Johnny had a red outfit, Kreese had a black outfit, Daniel had a white outfit, Mike Barnes had a green. So how do you think that they're going to introduce Mike Barnes into season 3?
Okay, so either he's going to be a karate sensei, which is possible, because what I think could happen.
Who do you mean? Who's going to be the you thinking Barnes?
Yeah, possibly, because I don't think anyone's really thought about this. Like, I thought he would come in as a businessman because he was very business orientated when he met Terry Silver. Do you remember? He was like, "Oh, I appreciate you, bringing me out here and offering 25%, but that's not going to work for me. 50% for the dojos." And Terry says you get your 50% if you win and everything. He's very negotiable, and I think they're going to play on. The writers are very smart. They're going to play on that idea and either make him a lawyer or some sort of businessman, or he's going to be a karate sensei. And I think what will happen is maybe Johnny or Daniel, they're going to be flicking through a book or magazine even, and just like how they found, or even not even a magazine, they might find him on like social media. You know how Terry Silver found Mike Barnes, and Karate's bad boy. I think he's gonna advertise himself, him being that businessman in that mindset. He's gonna advertise himself maybe for karate or something else, and he's gonna basically be seen, and then he'll then be brought in because one of the characters will get him, and I think that's how they'll bring him back, and they'll kind of explain where he's been, and oh look, he's got a business, and you kind of got a bit of understanding of what's going on with this character even before they even reintroduce him. I think it's difficult with Barnes because some people don't want him to be like misunderstood like Johnny, and some people do. I think it's
I don't
difficult.
think Mark Barnes is misunderstood. Okay, so basically, when I asked you a while back, I mean, I think it's about a week ago, when I asked you, "Hey, do you think Mike Barnes is the one that fired Johnny?" I think the way that they're going to introduce him, okay, Daniel LaRusso's house was destroyed in episode 10. Since Mike Barnes is a contractor, I think he's the one, Amanda's the one that's going to hire Mike Barnes to fix up their place. And this is where.
Possibly, yeah.
This is where they're, Daniel.
Thing is, that would.
Yeah, go ahead.
That would make sense because if they don't introduce Mike with Terry, they could just bring in Mike with that moment, but then he'll find out Terry's about as well and Chris because he might have forgotten about them. We don't know what happened between them after Cry Kid 3, but most likely Barnes went, F this, I'm out. We didn't win it, all this kind of stuff. And yeah, but I'm holding it to, it's those three things. He's a contractor, like you said, a businessman, or karate sensei. Like, how else are they going to introduce him? Like, there's no other reason for him to be around, I think, other than that. So I think it'll be those three options, but I'll probably do a video on this discussing about Mike and what I think, because so many people have asked me before you even asked, like, oh, is Mike going to come back? Is he going to do this, going to do that? It's a popular belief. I think Cobra Kai Theory said he'll come back in maybe a similar way.
It's kind of cool that he's going to probably make the same cameo that Chosen Dad had. He's like, came in season, episode 4 on the very, very last, and he's like this mean guy, and he's going to have that redemption. He's going to have that redemption, where to the point where Mike Barnes was this bad guy in Karate Kid 3, and I think he's going to have the same exact redemption that Chosen had, where he's
possible. I think he might feel sort of like he but he might feel like I was never trying to hurt you. I just wanted to do what I needed the money at the time and all this. Because he only went to Daniel to say sign the thing so I can get my money, but he didn't want to beat up Daniel, but he had no choice. So he was like, oh, this guy's preventing me from getting all that money and all that ownership. So it's crazy. But sorry, man, I gotta let someone else in the stream now.
No problem,
so many people.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you for coming on though, man. As usual, putting in some good input. It's great.
Good.
Catch you next time, man. Take care.
All right, take care.
Okay, Camille? Is that how you say it? Okay, did they leave? Okay, somebody left. Shamir, you're on, man. Shamir has left the building. Okay, let's get someone else on.
Hi.
Oh, you're literally about to kick you out there. You are lucky. What's up, son? How's it going?
I got a question for like all of us.
Go for it, man.
Don't answer. Will you start doing this thing where like you can like where you're about to like talk to the cast, like visit them on here?
Wait, did you mean like you coming on and like, being able to ask the cast member?
Meet the cast on here. Can we like join or like ask questions to them and stuff? Will that be okay?
Hold on a sec. It's funny you said that because I was saying, what was it? I think a few streams ago I did actually with Emily. You played Betsy. I let a few people come in and ask questions, and obviously you got to do this in respect of the cast member and this if they're okay with doing it. But yeah, in the future I will be giving people more opportunity to do that and be able to speak to cast members, just get a question in because it's a rare opportunity and some people never get the chance. So I'd like to give that to people. But yeah, man, I hope that answers your question.
I got like one last one.
Sure, man. Make it quick though, because I've got other people wanting to come in.
Yeah, it's quick. If the Chosen for like season 3 and John Kreese from season 3 and Terry Silver from like if Terry Silver comes from season 4, who would win?
Wait, say that again?
Terry Silver and John Kreese versus Chosen. All of them from like the show, the series.
I'm not gonna lie, but I think Chosen low key is like OP and better than everyone because he came and whooped Daniel's ass. Like, let's be honest. Like, Daniel beat Kreese, and he learned something from Chosen. But in all honesty, I don't know what Terry Silver's like now, but he will probably still be good at fighting. But I don't know. Chosen might have learned stuff we don't even know that was possible with Cry because he's such a badass. So, I mean, I'd love to see more Chosen, but I'm not entirely sure. We need to see how Terry's like, what he's like in season 4. But I'm hoping he's like as good as fighting, but he's obviously going to be older, like Kreese. So, he's not going to be the Terry Silver from Cry Kid 3.
Oh yeah, I can't right now. I can't make videos on my like channel because I can't find my phone right now.
Oh man, thanks for coming on. I appreciate you asking me that question.
Okay,
Take care.
You got kicked
Take care,
out.
man. Okay, who else we got here? Savage Birdhouse, what is up?
Yeah, I got a question, and it's actually a good one, and it's about like the finale of season 3.
Go for it.
And mind blowing, like, sure, Hawk actually did help betray the Cobra Kai's just to help Dimitri, and he's still a Cobra Kai material. And also that we also saw the fight between John Kreese, Johnny Lawrence, and Daniel. And we know Daniel can do those pressure points from
right.
And yeah, and since now Robbie is in Cobra Kai, and I think that's what Hawk just wants to stay away from him for some reason. So he's just using Daniel and Johnny, you know, like
so what's your question?
The question is like from the finale all the way to season 4, that's the speculation.
About Hawk, like if he truly betrayed
Eli. I'm talking about Eli Hawk, like the one with the mohawk.
Yeah. So you're asking if you think
like he saved Dimitri and he might be betray Dimitri from season 4.
So here's my take on that question, because a lot of people have been saying stuff like, oh, Hawk's like a double agent, a spy. He could actually be like, he said Cobra Kai for life when they met in the park, when Johnny was with Eagle Fang and Kreese came along with Cobra Kai. But he fully beat up Cobra Kai students, his own, in that moment, and betrayed them for Dimitri. And not just Dimitri, but I think he realized that Johnny wasn't bad and Johnny was right. Johnny made him who he was. Eli to Hawk, flipped the script. He had enough of the beef that he's had with Dimitri, because deep down he liked Dimitri still. He was still good friends with Dimitri, but he didn't want to lose that friendship. So he betrayed, and I think the writers made him betray his own Cobra Kai because he realized that Kreese is wrong here. And look how he there was moments, even when he broke Dimitri's arm, when he got up and Tory's like, nice job, he always had this doubt that he didn't want to do it, but he did it. And he did it to impress people. I think he's had enough of this rivalry where him and his best friend are getting caught up, and he doesn't want that. So he believes I should just go and I should leave Cobra Kai because it's affecting my friendship. Even with Miguel. Remember, Miguel was like, so these are your friends now. And he felt bad. Felt bad about that. His friendship with Miguel was gone. His binary brother Dimitri. His friendship was going then. And remember, he wanted to get back. He's going to get back with Moon. He basically is frustrated with that. And Moon didn't like him when he was in Cobra Kai. Remember, she said, "I'm not dating a bully." He's a bully because he was in Cobra Kai, and Cobra Kai made him into an asshole because he took that strike first, strike hard, no mercy mentality so seriously. But Johnny said, if you take the no mercy thing seriously, you will become an asshole. Remember, he told that to his students. That's why he was annoyed with his students when they were basically, you know, Hawk and Miguel are being dirty in the tournament. He said, you know, yeah, you guys should strike first and strike hard, but showing no mercy is going to make you an asshole. That's why you sometimes show mercy. And then obviously everything happened with Miguel. But point being is that Hawk is going to, I don't think he's going to go back unless something that extreme makes him go back. But that kind of contradicts the arc he's had. Like, why make him go from Eli to Hawk to then just being more of a prick, you know, after they've already made him be an arsehole? Do you know what I mean? Like, what's the point? Him actually finally going back to his mates that he was there in the first place, but now being a confident version of himself, being Eli or being Hawk, or if they change his name, they change his hair, like, he will go back to them, but as a better version of himself. So I think he won't go back. Even if it is the case that he does go back, won't be for a long time. But that's what I think.
Yeah, and yeah, like you were right about those things. And also for the 51 the All Valley tournament, and I bet like the fans are still like concerned, like, and who will actually win the most between Miguel and Robbie.
Right. I think that I said this to someone earlier on. I think Miguel he'll probably get close to winning, but I think Cobra Kai will win it again, win it 2 times in a row, but with a different champion. And I don't think we've never seen Kreese on screen win a tournament. So for him and Terry to imagine when Terry comes back, they win it. Imagine how crazy that would be. It would create so much story going into season 5 and 6. And wow, like, just imagine how much more crazy it would be, man. Like, I just can't wait. This show just impresses every season. It gets better and better. But yeah, man, thanks for coming on. Hope I answered your question well enough. And thanks for being part of the channel and supporting it.
Anytime, man. Cobra Kai for life.
That's it, bro. Take care.
You too.
Sorry, my cough. I haven't got the corona. Connor, you're on. What's up, bro?
Oh, whoa. I'm actually on?
Yeah, man, you're on.
Oh, man. I've been watching your stuff for a while.
Oh, awesome, man. How's it going?
It's all right. It's freezing where I am.
Tell me about it, man. It's getting colder in the UK now. I think might be snowing again, but we'll see. The weather's always effed up here.
Yeah, United States isn't any better. Well, in New Jersey.
So what's your question, man?
Well, I was just wondering, like, how did you like start your like? What made you want to make your channel?
I said this to someone earlier on, but that was more about why I started like YouTube, because I had another channel. But why I started CKN, I mean, I said this earlier on. I was a big fan of Cobra Kai in 2019, so I think I fully watched season 1 and 2. Well, after season 2 dropped, that's when I pretty much got into it, and I loved it, man. Just after a few episodes of season 1, I was like, this is a fucking good show, man, and I love talking about it. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, and I have my first channel, which is pretty much a reaction channel, but I was trying to experiment on there, and I started this channel because I wanted to specifically talk about Cobra Kai, because you probably won't know this, but I'm a big Marvel fan, and I wanted to sort of talk about Cobra Kai specifically with you know, the news, theories. I always had a viewpoint, and I was so deep into this, and I was like, if there's other people out there that do this, I mean, it'd be cool to connect with them and stuff. But I'm just passionate about this show, man. I freaking love it. and every opportunity I've got, like interviews and just being able to talk to people like you, and oh man, it's just dope. But yeah, man, I just simply wanted to do this because I love it. It's passion, man.
Yes,
Um,
seems like a good thing to do.
yeah, man, you've got to. If there's any advice to tell anyone about what you love doing, go and freaking do it. Like, even if it's a low level version of what you wanted, you just got to build it up. Like, there's people I know that started YouTube, but they were more obsessed with the money and further down the line. It's like enjoy the freaking process, man. Like, I've been freaking enjoying it, and I'm coming to 10K at some point, but like it's still a beginning for me. I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm working my way up. But, you know, if it happens, I get to big landmarks. I mean, landmarks are milestones. You know,
Yeah.
that comes through like passion. It's not about I'm gonna earn this, I'm gonna earn that. It's just because I love it. That's why I'm doing this. So I just hope more people take suit and think less about like, you know, something materialistic coming out of it. I understand like when if you want to go full time on something like this, you need the money. You need to, if you want to do it full time, you need it. That's life, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, just very much to start the channel because I love it, and I love the idea of doing what I'm doing now, and here we are now talking about it.
Yeah, I've always thought about like different kind of theories in my own head with like season 4, I guess.
Right. So how long have you been a subscriber? Like, when did you find the channel?
It's been a long before. I think it was when one of the teasers came out for season 3. I think.
Was it which teaser? What happened in the teaser? This will probably tell me like when you saw my channel then.
It was the one where the latest. It was like where Hawk was punching the crap out of.
Was that? Wait, are you talking about that reaction I did, or are you talking about? Well, you said the teaser. Did you mean like the trailer, official trailer, or the official teaser, like the first thing they dropped?
I guess I don't know it was a while ago.
Yeah, that's probably a good few months ago. I mean, I've only been around for when was it? Like, I think September, October. I started like doing this. Well, I think I opened my channel a little bit earlier, but I hadn't really uploaded like a lot since October or November. So you probably found me probably like November, maybe.
Yeah.
October. I'm not too sure. Something like that. But no matter what, I mean, that's dope. I heard people saying they've been here since like 300 subs, and it's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, who knows where I go and how far it goes? Just gotta see. But yeah, man, nice talking to you, and thanks for coming on and everything.
Thanks for having me on.
You're welcome, man. Appreciate it.
I hope you reach a lot more subs.
Thank you, man. It means a lot. Thank you. I'll catch you in a bit, Connor.
All right, I'll see you.
Elmer Madden. Cool name. Hello, are you there?
Yo, thanks, man.
How's it going?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's
loud and
going
clear,
fine.
man. Loud
How
and
about you?
clear. Yeah, pretty good. So, what's your question?
My question is, if Cameron and Johnny get married, do you think it would be like awkward with Johnny and Miguel?
I think well, it'd be fitting to put that there. If Carmen and Miguel, I mean, if Carmen and Johnny get married, I actually think Miguel will be happy because he's like, I finally got a dad in my life. Plus, I think he would. Actually, I'm gonna put that away because the focus. I don't think it'll be awkward. Like, why would you think it'd be awkward? I'm gonna ask you that. Like, what makes you think it'd be awkward?
I don't know.
Is it because? Do you think it's awkward because Miguel basically is like getting taught by a sensei? Now his sensei is trying to get married to his mum, but then they have like a father-son bond, don't they?
Yeah,
or
I
is it
guess it'll be
awkward
awkward like that.
because I don't think it'll be too awkward. I think awkward would probably be, you know, the fact that if Johnny and Carmen get married, then Robbie has a brother-in-law. Miguel becomes his brother-in-law. Imagine them being brothers. I think this will happen. I think I don't think it'll be awkward, but I think it's more of like a shock. Like, wow, this is happening. Like Miguel was going to be shocked with that, but he'll be happy. He'll be out of happiness, and I think Carmen will be happy. Yaya will be happy. But yeah, I think it'll be entertaining to see that happen. But I want that to happen. I actually just want them to get married because I think Miguel deserves a father, like for real, like legit. You know, a father-in-law or father, no matter what, because he hasn't had one, you know, ever. Because he said he never knew his real father. But yeah, to answer your question, I think it could be somewhat awkward, but I don't think it'll be too awkward for the time being. But they'll probably make something funny out of it, you know, being the writers loving humor and all that. But yeah, hope that answers your question, man. And thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
And yeah, if there's anything else, let me know. Okay, let's.
No, not really.
All right, cool, man. I appreciate you coming on. Thanks for asking me that question. Rory C, you are now live. What's up?
Hey, man. Love your
How's it
videos.
going, man?
Pretty good. How about you?
Just chilling, my man. Just chilling. What's your question?
My question for you is, do you think Mike Barnes will be in season 4?
Someone said this earlier on. I think he will because Mike is still yet to return, and I think they are trying to get their way through all the Karate Kid 3 characters now. Like, you know, Terry is probably going to be the first that we see, perhaps, and then maybe Jessica. And I was literally watching Karate Kid 3 yesterday, and I'm thinking they've got to introduce so many of these guys back. Like Terry, Mike, and Jessica are at least the ones we want to see. But I actually think we could. I mean, I don't know. I was discussing with someone earlier on the possibilities of how Mike comes in, as in he's like a businessman. The guy James that asked me he asked me the question. He reckons it was you know, after the LaRusso fight, the damage and everything, a contractor comes in to repairs, and Mike Barnes ends up coming. But we'll see how that plays out. And I think he could be a karate sensei possibly, and they might find him on like social media, and he'll be like, "Your karate's a joke, mine is the best." You know, something funny, something humorous. But yeah, I do. To answer your question, yeah, I really think he will. I mean, why wouldn't they want to bring him back? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Just a matter of time, I think, for him. And Sean Cannon, the man behind Mike Barnes, he played Mike Barnes. He's like been very open about coming back, and he's never allowed to confirm if he's coming back. I saw someone interview him, right, and they were asking him like, "Oh, I'm gonna take what you're saying as confirmation that you're coming back," but Sean never confirmed he was coming back. But I think Sean will be back, but he obviously can't say anything because look at Elizabeth Shue, look at Tamlin Tomita. We didn't know if they were definitely coming back, and that was kept under tabs. No one knew for sure, but a lot of people were expecting Ali to come back, but we didn't see any sort of obvious signs she'll be back. So yeah, Mike Barnes is probably going to come back, hopefully next season. If not, he's definitely going to be in Cobra Kai. It's just a matter of time.
Something else I heard, I think about Mike Barnes is that in the very first episode when Johnny's on the phone with his boss, he mentions that
yeah, he says,
theory.
"You better pay me what you owe me, Mike." And he puts the phone down. I think that would be full circle moment, you know, like going, "Holy shit, that was Mike the whole time," and just seeing the way he talks to Johnny would be funny. But I don't know if he knew his boss by his full name because he heard Mike Barnes' name getting called. You know, when he's at the All Valley Committee and he's trying to the karate committee and he's trying to unban Cobra Kai from the tournament. if he knew his boss's surname, he would have gone, wait, that's my boss, that literally the former boss. So they never really made that clear. So we don't know if this is just a Mike or if this is Mike Barnes, Mike. But the writers were so ahead if that is the case. Like, crazy shit.
Mhm.
But thanks for coming on, Roy. I appreciate you asking
Yeah,
me
no
that.
problem. Thanks for having me.
No worries, man. Take care.
Take care.
Okay, who we got? This dude, AC. AC, what's up?
Not too bad, bro. You saying you're right?
Yeah, I'm good, my man. I'm good. So, what you been up to today?
Not too much, man. I've just come off an actual podcast. Obviously, I do football podcasts. Obviously, that's
Dope. Who do you support?
I support Manchester United, man.
Get over here, son. Nah, I'm just kidding. I support Chelsea, so that we could have a really good debate, about all the football and stuff, especially how Chelsea and Man United have been doing. There's obviously a lot to talk about there. But yeah, what's your question, man?
Listen, bro. I've just been. You know what? I'll be real. Before I ask the question, I just want to say I'm a big fan of the Karate Kid. I was a massive fan as I was a kid. Obviously, I was always brought into the old movies. Always the old movies was just my cup of tea. I just don't know what it was, but I just enjoyed it. Then 2010, when I was 5 years old, I think 3 years after that, I watched the remake of the Karate Kid. And that really got me into it. I was kind of like, oh shit, yo, this is sick. And then I found out Cobra Kai was related to it. I was kind of like, I have to watch this. I just didn't have the time. And I've actually watched all 3 seasons in 2 days. That's how addictive it is, man. That's how addictive it is, man. It's brilliant. But my question, do you want Sean to return? Because he had a massive.
Oh yeah, man.
In season 3.
I don't know if you saw, I interviewed Okea, who played Sean, and we were saying like how much I made a theory. I think that Robbie's going to recruit Sean into Cobra Kai because they've lost Hawk, and the fact that Sean is like, they had mutual respect, after their fight, and he said, "Oh, I never snitch." Like Robbie said, "Me neither." I think they have that mutual respect. Sean could be in Cobra Kai, and I don't know how they get him out. People think Terry Silver's going to bail him out. We don't know how old Sean is, how much older he is compared to Robbie. We don't know his sentence, blah blah blah. But I hope we do see him in season 4, if not season 5. He's quite a I think he's quite a fan favorite. So yeah, I mean, it's possible to see him back, man. I don't think he's gonna not come back. I want to see him back, and I just hope the writers bring him back. So yeah, man, it's just a matter of time, I believe.
It is, and you know what I'd like to see though, because a lot of like the biggest part for me, like the best part for me, is the partnerships in the actual show. I think obviously you have Hawk and Dimitri, who are a badass duo. You have Sam and Miguel. I think I'd like to see Robbie and Sean fucking just go in on people, just do that. I'd love to see it, bro. I'd love to see it.
Bro, that would be, that vibe that I got with Robbie and Sean being in Cobra Kai together, especially with Tory and Kyla, and Chris. That's what you call like a proper evil Cobra Kai. Like Chris's Cobra Kai in '84, they had that whole pack of Johnny's mates, and they were ruthless. Like, I mean, they're trying to build that like pack again with crazy Cobra Kai students. So I think it'd be perfect to have Sean in there. He'd be, he's that gritty kind of guy like Robbie. They've both been in the juvenile detention, and then Tory being a crazy psychotic bitch, as you know, and then Kyla's just like straight up a bully, So it's like these guys are perfect for Cobra Kai now.
The thing is, right? Everyone can just say, "Oh yeah, Miguel completely, wiped the floor," which he did in the last episode. But the thing is, there's fighting improvement with Kyla, and I like to see where he, how much he comes across as a danger to the actual protagonist. Because Sean, for me, we've seen he can fight. Again, we've seen the 2 fights he's had in the prison. Obviously, he beat the crap out of Robbie the first time. I don't even think he needed his gang members to help him. I think he would have already beaten Robbie, but that's just how the storyline goes. Obviously, the protagonist needs to get damage dealt, obviously done to him, and then obviously hit back at the bully at the end of the show. And obviously, I don't think Sean is as bad as people think he is in terms of.
I think he's misunderstood.
I think I'm misunderstood, but when it comes to his fighting, he's clearly dangerous. Like what that one punch, I know like the wall walk where like Robbie kind of like uses him.
Oh man, that was dope.
It's
Yeah.
like the music, the Cobra Effect soundtrack. I like that song, man. It's brilliant. I had to find it. It was brilliant.
The whole soundtrack is, bro. That whole soundtrack dropped. Like, I think Jewel of the Snakes is my favorite. It's the finale music, and I think Miyagi Metal, I think it's called. That's another one I like. But generally speaking, though, with Sean, like, there's so much more to go into his character because he was the only character that really had a problem with Robbie. So he clearly saw him as a threat. Like, you only pick on something and act insecure if you clearly see it as a threat or you can't let it go. And clearly Sean saw Robbie as a threat, especially like, oh, this is Karate Boy. Karate Boy want to throw it down. Or this kind of, I love, by the way, his lines were perfect. Like, he says about dark roast and, she might not like that anymore, that shit. But yeah, man, to answer your question, I really hope we do see him, but I can't confirm it, obviously. I don't know these things, but he's badass, man. It's just we just got to see him come back.
The thing is, right? I'll say this now. There are certain characters who obviously we know, like we knew that they could fight before they either joined any of the dojos, right? So Kyler, he was the best of his group, but that's not hard to be the best because I think the other guys they're just crap and they're just secondary characters. They're not going to bring much to the story. But Kyler he has a decent punch. He knows wrestling.
You know what? Kyler's Joe Cello I spoke to, who played Kyler, he said that he would like to see way more development. I think he deserves a lot more like backstories. Like, why is he a bully? Like, I know it's going to be repetitive. We constantly trying to bring up backstory for people who are bullies, but I think they're going to try and widen your perspective rather than thinking, oh, this guy's one-dimensional. Like, he's not one-dimensional. He's just misunderstood. But they've done that with loads of characters. So, like, I guess they will just make you. I mean, the writers always put you on your toes. You're always trying to guessing, like, what's going to happen. Like Sean, even if he's going to come back, they left that very open. But yeah, man, that's all I'm going to say. But mate, thanks for coming on, man. That's a pleasure.
Bro, hold up. Well, can I just say one thing first? I'd love to see Hawk with purple hair. So I'm going to say.
Mate, I think a lot of people want to see him change his hair color. I think maybe purple would be a good shout. I mean, he could keep it red because he's in Eagle Fang now, I think. But we'll see what he does. Might even cut it.
Who knows, man? Who knows? Thank you for your time, bro. Much appreciated, man.
No worries, man. Thanks for the question. Take care of yourself.
Take care, mate.
Who we got here? Damn, we've been going for an hour and a half. Time goes quick. Sorry, guys. If you have asked me a question today, I have to kick you out because go and make way for people who have not asked the question yet. I am going. There you go, boys and girls. You want to ask a question? Oh, also, guys, I really hope we can achieve it. But oh wait, hold up. I kept saying 8K before February, but we've got 2 days. So I don't know if I'm gonna smash it. But it doesn't matter. I'll definitely get it somewhat at the start of February. But let's smash 8K. Okay, who wants to come in? I swear I've already had a few people come in. Stephen Velos. How's it going, man?
Good, you? How are you?
Yeah, pretty good, man. What's your question?
So I rewatched season 3 like 5 times because that's my favorite season so far. So how do you think season 4 is gonna end?
I'm gonna come out and go, "What's up, bitches?" That's gonna be the ending for season 4. You don't find that funny?
I'm laughing.
All right, I'm gonna kick you out. No, I'm just kidding. To be honest, to answer your question, well, it's hard to say what the finale will be, but I'll tell you one thing. I think it'll be way more crazy than the season 3 finale because they just build on it. I think if it's not the tournament, I think what will happen is it will be obviously the tournament ends and concludes, and there'll be a big fight. And I think maybe Harry is in the finale, has a big fight with maybe Chris and Terry fight Johnny and Daniel, or something on them lines. But it's hard to say, man. It really is because we'll probably see the tournament at that episode or the 10th, but it's hard to say now. But I'm assuming a bigger fight than before because every finale there's a fight, a big fight. So you know.
Yeah. So on season 3, I was looking at it. I don't think part of it's all Chris's fault because, like, Sam's basically the one. I know that Hawk and are bullies, but Sam started that Miyagi-Do fight, and then I mean Hawk was defending himself, but I think when he broke the Michi's arm, he overdid it right there. And
Yeah, man.
So
also, I think someone else is trying to join the stream, but thank you for coming on and asking the question.
You think Mike Barnes? This is my thought. If Terry Silver don't return, I think Mike Barnes will.
Well, I think they're both going to return, man. It's just a matter of time to see Mike, and then Terry's already. I think he's coming. So yeah, man. Thanks for joining, man. I gotta kick you out though because people are trying to get in for a question. So thanks for asking your question, man, and take care. Okay, who we got next? Cobra Kai Kid. This ain't Cobra Kai Kid that I know.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good, pretty good.
What have we got for CKN? What's your question?
What color do you think Hawk would change his mohawk to?
My channel colors.
Like either blue or like.
Well, imagine if he did red, orange, and yellow. That'd be pretty badass, though. I'll tell you that. I think he will do it. Someone literally said it before they went. Purple. I'm not entirely sure what color, but I'm sure like if they don't change the color, they'll keep it as it is. It'll have to go. They could do orange. Orange might be a good shout because orange is like it's sort of like you're still a badass, but you change the color and it doesn't resonate with Cobra Kai now. It's like resonate with Eagle Fang. I'm not entirely sure though. Purple is for some reason, there's a lot of people's choice, and green. I mean, it could be green, but I don't know if green really fits with Hawk. I don't know why, but I could be wrong.
Yeah,
he might even dye it black.
I like that nostalgic blue color, you know, because when he was like a hero, like a good guy, and then when he changed his color to red, he turned, you know, evil and stuff.
Yeah, he's kind of like he became more of like an asshole basically. So yeah, it kind of confirms a lot of stuff. But yeah, man, stuff's crazy. That was a good question, by the way. But I have to kick you out now just because there's people trying to join. But thank you for coming on, man.
All right, yeah, I understand. Well, love your channel. Keep the work.
Oh, thanks, man. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye bye. Okay. Does anyone else want to join? Anybody else want to join? Hold up. We need some new faces. Come on, guys. So join. If you've just joined the stream, welcome. You basically you go on the link. Obviously, you can join the stream, then you can ask me any of your questions. This is how it's going to work. I'm going to probably finish up with a few more questions, and then that'll be the end of it. So yeah, guys, hit me up with your questions. Okay, who's that? Oh, Russia Heart. Hello.
Hey.
How's it going?
Going good.
What have you got for CKN?
I have I have a feeling that maybe at some, you know how Johnny and Daniel made their differences. Same with Chosen and Daniel.
You think that? Yeah. So let me guess. You're
And
thinking that Chosen will basically
no.
become good mate to Daniel.
I'm thinking that, you know, and Mike Barnes and Daniel were enemies. I'm thinking at some point in a season, if Mike Barnes is in it, like 5 or 6, I feel like he might probably team up with them and make his differences with Daniel.
I
Just
actually
like
think, yeah, I actually agree with you because I think Chosen might feel like he owes it to Daniel, especially what he did to him in the past. And Chosen seems like he's changed a lot for the better. So I think he'll come. Because remember, what he asked Daniel was, what did Daniel mean? And he says, I wish all rivalries could end like this. And he was obviously referring to the fact why couldn't his rivalry with Johnny end so easily? But he never actually let that happen. And obviously Johnny as well. It's like both of their fault. I think we will see Chosen come to the Valley, and he will help Daniel. But I think that things will have to get very crazy for Chosen to come down and help him. But I think Chosen might even come by surprise. Who knows? But I agree. I do think we'll see Chosen reconcile, be good mates with Daniel further down the line, and everything else. But yeah, hope that answers your question.
yeah. And can you sub to my Cobra Kai channel? It's called Cobra Kai United. I'm trying
Cobra
to
Kai United. I can check it out, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be posting. I'm trying to work on a video, so
Oh, cool, man. Well, thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate you
yeah.
asking the question. Okay, we got a new person, Victor. What's
Yo,
up,
this is
man?
crazy. Wow. Okay.
How's it going?
I'm great. I'm a big fan. I mean, I've been I think since October.
Appreciate it,
So
man.
and I was here since the beginning of the live. So yeah. So I have a theory and a question. I don't know if you can scooch that in.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
So my question is, if there's a spin-off show, which one would you like to to have? Like, would you prefer a Miyagi story or more of a Kree story?
Do I have to pick one, or do you mean like if I
Well,
think
if you have to pick one, yeah. Because I love
that's
both,
hard.
but if you have to
I
pick
mean,
one.
we have seen some stuff on Crease, but I would love to see uh more on Crease, like with his adventures with, well, not adventures, but his
His
journey with Terry
process.
in the
Yeah.
war and stuff. Because I still think there's so much that we haven't seen that effed him up to become like crazy.
Yeah.
I think Miyagi, because we actually still haven't seen anything on Miyagi's backstory. Like we've seen or we've heard it, but we haven't actually seen scenes.
Yeah, of
So
course.
I think Miyagi, man, because Mr. Miyagi from day one was a freaking badass, right? You
Yeah,
can't
for sure.
deny it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a Miyagi though, so I would love to see more of
I
Mr.
think
Miyagi.
I would choose the Miyagi series because I want to see what Miyagi was like at like the age of 20 or 16, or the same age as like
Yeah,
Miguel.
maybe leaving Okinawa after the fight with Sato, so that'd be cool.
Oh man, I'd love to see the rivalry between those two, but they were like
Mhm.
kind of really good mates then, I think.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
obviously the stuff with him leaving Okinawa, him being a coward, is what pissed off Sato. So it kind of makes sense. It's all about the honor and stuff. But I'd love to see how he learned karate and how he took it at first.
Yeah.
But you said you had a theory.
Yeah, well, I was kind of like making it up while watching the live, and I heard you say that that you think Cobra Kai is gonna win in the end of the season. And I remember watching live. I think it was a long time ago. I'm pretty sure it was Cobra Kai Theory, with Mike Barnes, and he said that if the character would come back, he would love to see more of a military version of Mark Barnes. Like he probably went to the
Yeah, I
military
remember
after.
that as well.
And I was thinking maybe because Kreese is a lot like he wants soldiers basically. Maybe he might get Mike Barnes as a instructor or like a teacher for Cobra Kai, and as Terry Silver always wanted to open a bunch of Cobra Kais in the Valley. I was
Thing is,
thinking maybe if they won the championship in the end of season 4, season 5 could be they opening a whole like a bunch of Cobra Kais, and they would have to find a bunch of teachers for that. And I was just thinking
you know what?
maybe
I
that'd be
love,
a
mate.
way.
You've hit the nail on the head, man. Like that's a great idea because a lot of people think he will show up in season 4. I think for his character going forward, I think they could easily make him a reoccurring character for like. I don't want him to be a cameo, like with Chosen as well. I don't want
Yeah,
him to be a cameo.
yeah,
I think what will happen, yeah. So I think it just strengthens my point then with Cobra Kai winning because what they could do is they obviously have Terry in, and then at the end, Mike goes, "You won. I want to be part of this." But then they could take the mick and say like, "Well, you didn't win for when we needed it." So I don't know if they will start hating on Mike, going, "We did it without you."
yeah.
But maybe Mike will turn up to them and go to Terry and to Kreese like, yeah, I want to be part of this again or whatever. But I want
Yeah.
to see like his perspective on things after the tournament and how it all went down for him, and or like Sean said, if he did join the army or whatever, because we don't know f all about Mike either. He's very mysterious in his own way.
Mysterious. Yeah, exactly.
But mate, that's a. I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably. You got me thinking now about what I'm going to talk about my video now because I was already planning a video for Mike, but I'm going to bring you up in my video if I do because
Hey, thanks, man.
that's a great honesty, bro. That's actually a really good point. Like,
Thank you.
yeah, man. No, you deserve props for that. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, I mean, I was just planning it out because I had a bunch of like series before, and I was just connecting it while watching this live. So.
No, yeah. That's how sometimes I get ideas. I'm like, sometimes I'm like watching something, even if it's just rewatching the show, and like I'm like, wait. It's like Sam said something to, for example, in season 2, I think it was. When Sam got grounded by Amanda,
Yeah.
and and then Robbie turns up, and obviously Daniel's not there, and Amanda says, "You can wait." And then like Robbie does that thing where he fakes his like ankle injury.
Yeah, that's
and then,
episode I think 9 from season 1. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Actually, no, I think it was season 1. Sorry, yeah, season 1.
Yeah.
And what happens is like Amanda says, "Oh, Sam, can you drop him off?" And Robbie's like, "You okay?" She's like, "Oh, I'm stuck here. I'm a prisoner. Get me out of it." She literally said, "I'm a prisoner" to Robbie, and look what happened to Robbie.
Well, that's foreshadowing for sure.
I mean, yeah, like it's like little things like that I didn't realize. So like, yeah, man, you always gotta keep your head out there and realize if there's like a moment or something you missed. But thanks for coming on, man. I really appreciate that.
No problem, man. I love.
Thanks for being
an honor.
subscribed and everything.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Right,
Take care.
Too.
Honestly, that was a great idea. I love that. Who else we got coming in? Sarah. Oi, just stop being a Mel. Alright, I'll probably answer one more. So if you haven't shown up yet, join the stream. Guys, this person this person has an Instagram account, loves Cobra Kai, but she needs to come on here and say something. Sam being in a hit and run and carrying not the next day, just like Yasmin. People forget that just because she acts nice. Yeah. Okay, I got 45 people on the stream. Any of you gonna join? Or are you gonna ask questions? I'm actually up to talk to more people. I have no news theories whatsoever besides the ones I told you. You're a Cobra Kai fan. You should know more. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Just come on. Do you think it would be? Do you think it would be if Hawk changes mohawk color orange, yellow, and black? Ooh. Well, the thing is, he's on Cobra Kai, so I don't know why he would choose those colors. Hold up, I need to put in my charger. Okay, dope. All right, cool. Sarah's actually here. What's up?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. I love how you were like, I got no theories. You obviously do, but you just don't. You're being a bit shy.
No, but one thing came across, ran through my head a few days ago. You remember the letter that Johnny was writing to Robbie before his car got like destroyed in season 1?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he'll ever like send that letter to Robbie?
Do you know what's interesting? I'm thinking about it now. Do you know when Johnny was about to write that letter, and then he hears like a window break, and that's his car.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like it's similar to like the thing with Robbie as well. You know when he's like he's emailing Sam, and then Sean takes out the thing. It's like really weird, but it's like similar. I don't know if he'll give him the letter, but maybe that will be the only way he can get through to Robbie. But Robbie will probably just scrunch it up and throw it, especially after the finale. Like Kreese has fully brainwashed him.
Yeah.
Stuff's crazy
Maybe
though, isn't
some
it?
season. Yeah, it's crazy, honestly. Hopefully, like in the future seasons, they can reconcile and they'll be all happy.
I have a feeling that they will, but they're gonna do it in such a like it's gonna be like there's gonna be consequences to it. Like some people believe that I read a few things, like a few other creators I think said it, or one of them said it, that they think Robbie will die. I think he might be a character that dies in the future, but not like I don't think season 4 is a bit too soon. I think I could kill Kreese maybe if his arc's kind of done and that's it. But with Robbie, there's like I don't think you heard it wrong. I was saying to someone, like if Carmen and Johnny get married next season or they get together like in that way, then Robbie has a brother. He'll become.
I also saw that. I just that's kind of crazy to me. Like I saw that post on some account, and it's like they're gonna be stepbrothers, and I'm just like that's just not sinking in, right now. It's like we have a long way to go for that to happen,
Honestly, I feel like that would be the craziest thing to happen in like the show, other than the fighting and all the other stuff, because like that's literally two characters who never really had time together. They're just going to be brothers like that. Like I think that would kind of pull them together. Like you're my brother, but like it might actually bring them closer. Ironically, even though they clearly don't like each other, but they've never. I've always said this. Miguel and Robbie have never sat down and discussed things, just like Johnny and Daniel. It's literally Johnny and Daniel, but like a younger version. So I just hope we see them come together. I mean, them being brothers would be quite funny in a way, but it'd also be like, no, this is happening. It's quite serious at the same time. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's not much else to say about all that other stuff other than I just hope they come together and everything. And I just can't wait for season 4. We got to wait like I'd say about a year, or just under a year, hopefully.
They're filming now.
Yeah, they are. They're filming. Been filming since the 20th, I think. So I think through to April maybe. And if they end up doing reshoots and whatnot, it might be a little bit longer. But I just hope they can get that out of the way ASAP. Obviously don't want them to rush though, because we want to see the best of Cobra Kai right now.
Yeah,
But,
I was texting Jaden the past few days, and he sent me a little sneak peek of something, and
oh,
it looks
really?
awesome. Yeah, well, he didn't like show much. It was just like the sound stage of the school bus. It's still kind of cool to see them all together.
I feel quite. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I asked Jaden about filming and stuff, and he said they're filming soon. But that's pretty cool if he showed you something.
Yeah, he hasn't really been feeling the best the past few days, so you might as well.
He was telling me. I actually tried to bring him back for an interview, but he felt like he said he didn't want to do any interviews. He just said he wanted to chill. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on. I hope he's all right though.
He's feeling a bit better, but if you can, just send him a message just to make sure he's okay.
Yeah, thanks for letting me know that. I do have him on Snapchat. I don't talk to him much, but I wanted to bring him back just because I wanted to talk to him, catch up. But I do have him on Snapchat, so I'll pop him a message or something.
Yeah, it's kind of. I just love the way like the cast and like even the extras are just so like, approaching. Is that even the right word? It's like
Yeah,
love
like
in here.
they're just really humble, right? I said this to
Yeah.
every single cast member I've interviewed. I said like they're just so cool to talk to. Like I talk to some of them quite regularly now. Just it's really cool. It's like it doesn't even have to be Cobra Kai. It could be like just life generally, or just just talking to someone normally. Like it feels cool because you don't normally get to talk to cast members because they're probably like so. I mean, there's obviously some cast members you can't talk to; they're just busy people. But a lot of them actually like, they're just responsive. I think that's the word you're probably trying to say. Like,
Yes.
they're definitely approachable people. I just think they're actually like, they really care. Like, they could easily ignore quite a lot of people, but they don't. So, yeah, it's cool.
That's the best thing about the fandom for sure.
Yeah, oh my god, so many people want to like chime in and ask a question, but it's good to have you on. Good to actually
Good to
hear
see
you.
you. I'll text you later, maybe.
Yeah, just let I don't know, talk to maybe Snapchat or something.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, thank you.
Right,
Bye.
take care. Bye. Who else we got? Oh, Razor! Shout out to Razor. He does fantastic Cobra Kai art. Go follow him on Instagram. Who is the most beautiful woman in Cobra Kai, and why is Amanda? Amanda's just, oh man, she got great eyes. I'm gonna tell you that, and I like the fact she's funny, and yeah, she's good looking, man. Whew. I would say, oh man, there's a bunch of women in this that are really good looking. Like, I actually, Mary Mauser and Peyton List, like when they're not even playing Sam and Tory, they're actually really pretty. And me gusta. No, just kidding. Carmen is even like, he's pretty. Like, Amanda's obviously like spicy, but Ali's quite spicy too. And then you got who else? I'm actually trying to think. All the women in Cobra Kai. That's a tough question, man. I would probably say Amanda there. I mean, she's the first person I thought of. So yeah, that's probably what I'd say. Oh, we got a question. Do you also Sam's PTSD storylines forced just to give the character more? Everything about she actually should be on about the fact that she won a part with Tory. I don't understand the wait. Do you also? I think it's not forced. I think it's natural because with her, I think the way to make her a bit more understanding and a bit more humble is by giving her this storyline of what happened with her and Tory in the fight and how it affected her. Because a lot of people saw her as a spoiled brat, so it doesn't make sense. Yeah, actually, can't forget Quiet Lightning. Yasmin is, yeah. Oh my god, Yasmin, Hannah Keppel, Moon. Oh my god, yeah. Hot. Who joined? Okay, I'm gonna put the link in once more. So if you want to comment, if you want to join the stream, by all means, go ahead. Hey, so Peng. Oh, people joining. Okay, Raj. What's up, Raj?
Hello.
How's it going, man?
How are you, man? How are you, boss? You good?
I'm very good, bro. Are you from India?
Yes. How do you know? Oh, okay. My name is pretty obvious now. Never mind.
Oh, I love that. Now I can definitely tell by the accent, man.
Okay.
I've got quite a few Indian friends as well. But yeah, man. What's your question?
Okay. Well, it's very nice to meet you. I've been a fan for a couple months now,
Appreciate that,
and
man.
I really like your theories and analysis. On the whole series, and I'm a big fan myself. I just wanted to ask you that in Karate Kid 3, right? That there was
Right.
the main villain was Terry Silver, right? and
Yeah.
I want to know your take on, first of all, if you think that they're going, Terry Silver is going to come in season 4, and if he does, will Mike Barnes be in it? And how do you think the whole series will develop into season 4 and season 5 and the main plot, basically, you know?
Big question, man. Big question.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
would say. So you want to ask me basically how the plot will develop with Terry Silver, right?
Basically, yeah.
Okay. So Terry. So I think what will happen is if they do kill Kreese or not, if Kreese is unsuccessful, I mean he's been unsuccessful without Terry, so he needs Terry's
Right.
help. Okay?
Yeah.
So season 4, we'll see Terry, and I don't think Terry's just going to be there for one season. I really don't. I think they need to make him have a bigger role
Okay.
going further down the line. So
Mhm.
I think him and Kreese, I think Cobra Kai will win the tournament at the end of
Oh.
season 3.
Oh, wow.
Sorry,
Okay.
season 4.
Hmm.
That would give us a chance to see how Terry and Kreese feel
Okay.
with everything going on. And they've given us backstory in Kreese, and I'm sure we'll get some backstory with Terry as well, because we still don't know a lot about him, apart from the
Yeah.
fact he was Kreese's buddy. You know, he owns Dynatox. He's a
He,
little bit
he
dodgy,
he
but
owes him because of, you know, what happened in the army. He said, "I owe you." Remember they showed that?
yeah, he's like
And that,
Kreese, like, you don't owe me anything. He's like, bullshit. I remember Vietnam. You saved me several
yeah.
times, and he's
Uh-huh.
like, say it with me, Cobra Kai, and he just never dies. I've
Yeah.
noticed Terry is a bad influence on him, man. I don't know if you picked up
Right.
on that,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he freaking is. And he's literally what's the word? He I've seen, like, you know, Kreese, you don't have to go to all that trouble. He
Uh-huh.
says, no, I'm gonna make Daniel and Miyagi's life like hell. I'm gonna ruin them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
even Kreese went, no, bro, I've got no time for that. I honestly think next season is going to be crazy. It's going to end on that cliffhanger. Then maybe further down the line, what if they actually finally achieve the thing they've been after, them taking over the valley? What if that happens?
Right, and making like multiple Cobra Kais and taking over, like becoming a big industry, right?
Bro, it would be absolutely insane if that happened. Like,
And then
I think that would
yeah,
make the show even more crazy, because it's like the villains are taking over the show.
and
Like, I would
that's
love to
when
see that.
that's when people like Chosen come, and it just becomes a whole bigger plot, you know?
I think Chosen will come back, but he'll be a good guy. He'll be on Daniel's side. He'll help Daniel, and he'll help Johnny. And I think we'll see Julie as well, especially with
I agree
all
with
the
you, yeah.
Miyagi stuff, you know?
Because I think Chosen is the strongest by far. You've seen his new techniques. You'll kick all their asses, you know?
Man, you saw how Daniel was able to put Kreese out of commission with that. That was because he learned it from Chosen, right?
You're right,
So adding to what
exactly.
you're saying, Chosen is going to come in and whoop everybody's ass. He's going to sweep everybody and go, all right, who's next?
Right, exactly.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think Chosen is gonna be more to him, and I think he would be able to beat Kreese and Terry. Someone asked me this, if Chosen would win alone. I don't think he would win alone against Kreese and Terry if they're fighting him together. But if it was similar to the Miyagi fight in Karate Kid 3, then I definitely think he will win that fight. Like, if he dispatches him one by one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Chosen's actually gonna come in, like, because in season 4, I think Cobra, like Terry Silver's gonna come back and they're gonna win the All Valley. And then season 5 is when they need help, and that's when Chosen's gonna come.
Hey, you just really opened my mind on one thing. What if Chosen is the person that brings Johnny and Daniel's form of combat together? Because you remember when Chosen was fighting?
Oh, the
Think about it. Okay.
offense and the defense of Miyagi. Oh, you're right, man. You're right.
I've just thought of this now, bro, because you just hit the nail on the head with what you're saying. Like, think about it. So, you know how Daniel questioned Chosen about the fact, he said, is this Miyagi-Do? This isn't self-defense. And remember what Chosen said?
Right, yeah.
Defense takes many forms. That could
Right.
mean I'm using offense on you, bitch. Literally, he's
Facts.
putting it out.
Yeah.
And he might teach Johnny, or even when it comes to the Valley, helps Johnny and Daniel understand their forms, and goes, defense is not about it's not about striking first and trying to be more badass. It's not about defending yourself when you need to. Offense is always going to be there, and I think he's going to make them understand that they need to be ready when they're on the defensive side. But they have to. Defending yourself is basically more than one thing. That's what he said.
Right,
He
right.
said to Daniel. He said defense takes on many forms. So
Exactly. You know what I think is gonna happen is in season 4, it's gonna be very difficult for Daniel and Johnny to, work as one because they have two very different styles. Offense and Cobra Kai or Eagle Fang and defense and Miyagi-Do. I think they're gonna struggle and lose Olive Valley, but in season 5, Chosen will come and help bring two styles together because he knows offensive Miyagi-Do and defense. Very
yeah.
secret techniques that he was taught in Okinawa. He will come to America and make them win.
Let's be honest. Okay, is what Chosen taught Daniel was not something that Miyagi would even want to teach Daniel, because he taught Daniel karate about defense. And the reason why he didn't tell Daniel that is because he worried that it was going to be too much about offense, right? So wow, like Chosen could be the guy to come in and do that. I would love to see. Let's be honest. Doing a pressure points technique, is that self-defense? Like
that is offense, man.
That's freaking crazy. And I think, it is defense in the fact like Kreese is trying to kill him, but that was the technique used to kill your opponent. Like
exactly how they said in like Japan when there was a war, they were fighting for the country. They had to use that to kill people. That's why Miyagi didn't want to teach Daniel that,
Right. To kill I think it was to kill the invaders or
the Chinese invaders, yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Man, this makes more and more sense, man. Like the more and more we talk about it. I believe we've just made a theory video within the live stream. Isn't that crazy?
Wow, great, man. Wow.
It is, man. Man, Raj, thanks for coming on, man. You really blew my mind.
No problem, man. That was so much fun having me, bro. Thank you so much.
No, appreciate you, man. That was a great question as well. It really made me think more about that.
Yeah, man.
Mate, I really hope we do see what we're saying happen, because it really makes sense to me. So
very great. I think they should stop at season 5 because too much is gonna ruin the show, the taste. But yeah, it was a very good conversation, man.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for supporting.
Oh my
It means
God.
a lot.
So big
Thank
fan,
you very
man.
much.
Take care, man. So
Take
much
care.
love.
Thank you. Okay. Who we got? Okay, we'll take a few more, guys. Damn, it's 2 hours. Oh, Adzilla, thanks for having me on, by the way, bro. Just subbed on my main account. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming on. It was awesome talk. Okay, well, okay, who have I had yet? Hollywood TY. Hollywood TY, what's up?
Yo, what's good, bro?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Chilling, man. First I want to say this is a dope platform that you have.
Oh, thank you,
for,
man. Appreciate
all the Cobra Kai fans. And I don't know if anyone has talked about this, but my question is, do you think that Cobra Kai will make a connection to the fourth Karate Kid?
Wait, so you think they'll make a connection? Wait, sorry, say that again?
All right, so the fourth Karate Kid with Julie
Yeah,
Pierce.
next Karate Kid, yeah.
Yes. Do you think there will be a connection somewhere in the show with that? And how do you think that'll work out?
Okay, so I rewatched it the other day after Karate Kid 3, and I was really thinking the only thing I really got out of that was they could bring in Julie to like really like connect more of the Miyagi storyline with Daniel, and like sort of make maybe I mean, we don't know how long Miyagi was with Julie at the time,
right?
But I'm sure she would have learned more through that, and she'll probably learn about Daniel, and then eventually they'll meet. I mean, there's always that theory people put out there that who did Daniel did the will technique with? I mean, if it wasn't Miyagi, who did it with him? Could be Julie, because remember, he was another student. Sorry, she was another student of Miyagi. But I mean, they could bring in Ned Randall, like Dugan, those guys. But they're not Cobra Kai. They're called Alpha Elite, I think. But they like Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
I think that would I think Julie would have to become more of like a main though for her to be part of Cobra Kai. But I think it'll be through Daniel's perspective because that film is hard because it hasn't got the love like it does like with Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah,
It's kind
yeah.
of like its own thing. But I think the writers have said this. You may have seen John Hurwitz said any film from 1 to 4 is part of the Miyagi universe, or they
Right.
call it Miyagi verse because Miyagi was obviously in all those films. And that obviously excludes the reboot with Jaden Smith. But I honestly think they'll bring in Julie. Maybe there's monks as well. I'd like to see them back.
Mhm.
But I can't really imagine anyone else coming out of that film. Mainly only Julie, and just that Miyagi stuff in that film. Because I mean, what can you actually bring out of the film? Yeah, bring Ned Randall back. Because I interviewed Michael Cavalieri who played Ned. He's a great guy as well. He'd love to be back at Cobra Kai. He's always saying it.
Yeah.
I just want them to do it right. I don't know how they'd fit him in, like exactly how, but it would have to be through Julie and it would have to be through Miyagi. So we'll see, man. We'll see what they do with the 4th film. But
You know, I seen a theory. They were saying if Daniel and her met, it would have been at Miyagi's funeral. And then from
yeah, I read that
there,
too. But I'm sure Daniel would have mentioned her or referred to her at some point, maybe so far, but maybe just because they didn't write it that way, obviously. But I would like to see him mention Julie again.
even as an Easter egg, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if she's not in it, you know, as a main character, it'd kind of be cool to just see, you know,
I think they could bring her back for a few episodes. I mean, I really hope they bring back Chosen. I want him to be part of it for like way longer. Like,
yeah, no doubt. I feel like he will be, no doubt.
he's too cool, man. I was saying to someone just now before you joined that there is a lot of people that want to see him back. Plus, Chosen wiped the hell out of Daniel in that fight. Imagine what you'll do to Kreese on his own and Terry Silver on his own if he obviously is not as good as fighting. But
right.
I mean, Chosen on his own, like he's a badass. He knows a lot of stuff that Daniel didn't. So
yeah.
We were just saying as well. Someone else just came on here before you as well, called Raj. We was discussing like, imagine like if Chosen is the one that brings sense to Daniel and Johnny about their styles, because he's not just defense, he's offense. Chosen, he's like the deadly side to Miyagi-Do, and he knows defense. It's really cool. So like, they could really go into his character in the future because he's a character people love. So I would love for him to come back and have more story with that.
I mean, he knew offensive moves that Miyagi didn't even teach Daniel.
Right, and remember, like he said, Miyagi probably didn't teach you this because he wanted to protect you, or he thought you weren't ready. Because remember, Daniel at that age, imagine in Karate Kid 3, if Daniel knew the pressure points technique, he would have done that. Imagine if he did that to Mike Barnes. Like that would have changed the dynamic of the show, and he would have probably gone a little bit evil. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, shit's gonna get more crazy, as we can already see. Like it just gets more and more insane, and I'm sure the writers have faith in them, all the faith. They're gonna pull this into so many different crazy directions, and yeah, I hope we see Julie, man. I really think Hilary Swank could easily get on Cobra Kai as well, because I remember the time Cobra Kai dropped on Netflix. She was in that show called Away, and that was trending as well. And you know, Cobra Kai is now on Netflix. It would be easy to bring her back in that kind of way.
Yeah.
And just gotta wait and see what the writers do. But I'm pretty sure the writers are, you know, they've probably considered her. They might have even got in contact with her. Who knows?
The writers are great, man. Like I actually didn't know that Cobra Kai came out in 2018 or 2019, right? One of those two.
Yeah, 2018.
2018. Right. So I remember seeing it this summer, and I saw a preview for it. I think that's when it just came out on Netflix.
Right.
And I was like, oh man, like they're making a remake? That's kind of crazy. And because I didn't know it was on YouTube first, and then they made the switch over.
Yeah.
But seeing it is like, it took me back, man. For
Oh, for
sure.
sure.
Yeah, because it's like, you grow up to these Karate Kids, the series, and then to see it years later that they're recreating it and doing such a perfect job, it's like, wow, it's like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I'm so thankful to the writers. Like, I mean, I've never really been able to directly talk to them, but I really hope one day I can bring them on the channel and just to like say thanks, because like, I mean, without them this wouldn't be possible. And like, yeah, like we all grew up with the Karate Kid. I did cry at a young age, and remembering that film, and it really means a lot to me, the Karate Kid, because like Mr. Miyagi reminded me of my granddad.
Yeah.
And the whole thing with Daniel, like him being the underdog, I've related to a lot of that stuff, man. And just generally, like, I'm so glad they haven't ruined it. The writers have done something that many could not with an 80s franchise. You know how many 80s stuff gets ruined, or
Right. And
good films and stuff.
the remake, I need to get your thoughts on it. I mean, I imagine what you're gonna say.
I mean, all the Karate Kid fans who've been there since day one, I watched that. It still confuses people why it's called the Karate Kid, because it's not about karate.
Right.
It's like imagine having Captain America in a film and calling it Avengers when it's just Captain America. It should be called a Captain America film if it's just him. Like, don't call the film something when it isn't that. Like, I mean, this is sounds like a minor thing, which it is, but I think that threw people off, because like you're trying to steal the name for money. And I think the film was decent in its own way, because it kind of communicated something similar, but I think it doesn't deserve to be in that same bracket. Yeah, it was a great commercial success, but it doesn't hit you like the OG films. What's crazy enough is some cast members told me that they didn't grow up with the original Karate Kid. They grew up with that Karate Kid. I'm like,
I seen that in some interviews. That's crazy to me.
How the fuck could you do that? Like, how could you not see the original one like at one point in your life? I still don't get it. Like, even
That's
if you didn't,
wild.
I mean, some of them are my age as well, and they said they didn't see it, and I'm like, if I could have seen it, how can you have not seen it? And you're American. It's like, I don't get it. But
that's wild.
But no, it's funny. But like, yeah, I just think it's his own thing. But it's obviously not as good as the other films. But yeah, next Karate Kid gets a lot of stick as well. A lot of people thought that was crap, and I didn't really know about that actually. Like, I think I knew about it. I think last year is when I actually heard about it. Yeah, last year I heard about next Karate Kid. I actually didn't know they did a fourth film. I was like, wait, hold up. Hold the hell up. And all this time, I loved all the trilogy, and I never even knew about a fourth film. I think they kept real quiet about it.
Yeah. I forgot it existed. I was on Netflix. I finished watching season 3, and it shows the related shows.
Right.
And it came up, and I was like, oh, I completely forgot about it. I was looking at it, and I was like, damn, I remember it vaguely. Like, I probably seen it once or twice when I was younger, but it was something that completely just, it's something you forget about,
Yeah, for sure. I think it's just crazy because people really didn't like the film. Like, I didn't even know it existed, like you said yourself. And I love the Miyagi scenes in it. I think he had potential, but I think it's just the execution might have not been what they hoped for. But I mean, I still enjoyed it for the parts it had in it. But yeah, I mean, I'm always curious now with the success of Cobra Kai if they ever do films for this franchise again. Like, will there be a film which is way after the series? Like, with Community and some shows, like they'll finish the series and they'll plan on doing a film.
Right.
I really hope they do a film about this, and Josh and Hayden are part of that, because a film with this shit, man, Netflix film, imagine how dope that'd be.
Nah, that'd be crazy.
For sure, man.
I got one more question, then I'll hop off.
You're probably the last one, man. So yeah, go for it.
Oh, dope. So yeah, obviously you have a lot of people coming on here from the show. How do you go upon getting them on the show, if you don't mind me asking?
Do you mean just like how I get in contact?
Right, like, yeah,
You just
yeah.
you got to do your research. It's really simple. A lot of people are like, bro, how'd you get these interviews? It's so crazy. You got this person. It's like they're humans, right? How do you
Right.
think you contact someone? Like, how? Let's say, how would I try and find you, Hollywood TV or TY on Instagram? I'll look you up, or if you're on Twitter, or if you got an email. Most of the time, it's email, and you know, I can't disclose information on everyone and exactly how to, because like you know, it's invasion of their privacy, and just generally like it's a bit of a lame thing to do, just giving all the contact details out. You just got to do your research,
Right.
and you'll find out. You'll find out how to contact them. Sometimes you can find them on social media.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you just got to do your research. A lot of people just get a bit lazy and ask me.
Nah, right. I feel you. I feel you.
If you generally have no clue, I understand, and yeah, I totally get it. You're probably new to this. You probably don't know how it works. But it's very simple, you know.
Nah,
And
yeah. I mean, I make music, so I kind of understand, I understand the whole thing about it, but it's crazy to see, I mean, damn, man, you getting bangers after banger videos.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
But that's dope. I hope, eventually, let's see, we get Miguel on here, we'll get Tory, we'll get all of them, man.
Oh man, I would, people keep saying that to me every time I have an interview, like, oh, I want Tanner, I want Sholo, I want, Sholo. I remember people saying I look like Miguel at some point, like last year.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what made me laugh though. I was like, if I could have him on whilst his hair's long, like that would be great, because it'd just be like, it would just make the stream a bit more fun and interesting. It's definitely going to be harder to reach out to those guys because they're getting way more famous now, you know.
Yeah.
I just hope I can get them on at some point. I mean, they're the younger guys as well. Plus, they're the stars, so
exactly.
They're gonna be some long ass streams of them too. I mean,
that's gonna be like a podcast, bro.
Oh, for sure. Like, it'd be hard to. Thing is, I love this. I love the idea of that. I can let you guys like talk to some of the cast members. It'll be hard to do that with these bigger guys because obviously, like, there'll be so many more people on the stream. There'll be way more, like comments and all that. But yeah, man, trust me. There's not one day that's gone past and I'm like, I want to get these guys on. I do have. What was it? I don't think I've announced it, but I do have like 5 more interviews coming up.
Okay. That's dope.
So I do have some more people coming on. Someone in the stream just went, you should ask Joe Sarah. I've already spoken to him. He's definitely coming back though in the future. But like, is there anyone in specifically you'd want me to speak to like now if I could?
Probably Hawk.
Oh man, again,
Miguel.
he'd be great. Yeah.
I mean, like biggest possibility, man, we gotta have Daniel on here. Daniel and Johnny. That I know that's a big
have, even like if with these guys, even if streams were short and I could just have them on even for like 20 minutes, that would mean the world to me because we grew up watching these people. Plus
right.
Ralph and William on the stream, I would be I think I'd be prepared, but I'd be shitting myself at first, like, oh my god, they're here. Once it happens, you just gotta enjoy it, and that's it.
Because the crazy thing is, they'll tell you about their experience now, and they could also go into when they were filming the original franchises.
Oh, I'd ask him everything all over the shop, like, how does it feel being part of, the Karate Kid, now this, and like that part in their career when Cobra Kai didn't exist, and how they felt when it came out with that cyber, like loads of stuff, man. Just generally about how they felt, stuff that probably people haven't asked, but obviously that would take a lot while to figure that out because people have pretty much asked them everything you could probably ask them right now. I'd want to do something fun with them though, like maybe a bit of trivia, a trivial like quiz or something fun.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, the thing is, with my interviews, I'm not trying to make them boring. I'm always trying to do something different, especially for viewers. I don't want them going, "Oh, this is good," but it's kind of the same thing I've seen before. Like, I'd rather do something different.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's the thing. Just any moment I see that happen, like with getting any of these big guys, man, I just I'm gonna go crazy. I'll probably be like, "What the fuck?" I'll be going crazy.
Yeah.
I'll probably I mean, if I could record my reaction live or something to it, I mean that'd be dope. But it probably won't be possible. If it happens, it happens. But that announcement video that I dropped on that specific interview, holy shit, man, I'd be going crazy. Like, my mic could be, I'd be so loud, the mic could be like muffled, and you won't be able to understand what I'm saying.
Nah, yeah, I could imagine, bro. That'd be nuts. Are you you're Europe based?
Sorry, say that again.
Are you Europe based? Like you're from Europe?
I'm from the UK.
UK, okay. Yeah, so I was gonna say, if would you ever want to be a part of the Cobra Kai series? If possible?
Bro, I'd love to. Even if it's like, I mean, I'm not an actor, I don't do anything like that, but even if I could just have like at 1 second, or even being an extra or anything like that, man, yeah, I would never say no to it. I heard that for season 4, what was it? One of the cast members told me that you could basically, there was an opportunity to be on it, but I'm not in the US, so unfortunately I couldn't go for it. But he was reaching out to people saying, DM me, I can let you know more details. But unfortunately, I'm not in Atlanta, so I can't do it.
That's where they film primarily, right?
Yeah, they film a lot of stuff down there with a lot of productions and stuff. It's pretty much the main part, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Anyway, bro, thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me,
really
bro.
cool to speak to you and meet you, man. What's your name?
I'm Ty. Ty.
Hi. All right, nice one, man. And good to meet you, Ty.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you having me.
No worries, man. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
All right, peace, brother.
Take care. Okay, guys. That is it for the stream. I've really ran the clock. It's midnight here, believe it or not. You guys are awesome, man. I can never forget how much this means to me with the support you guys give. And I'm really, really trying to give you a lot of videos back for that. Every time you guys do something for me, I want to do something for you. I would love to get these big guys on. Honestly, that would be a dream. And we will get there. We enjoy the process, and you'll see things will come. But honestly, I can't do it without you guys. I love you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are the real deal. But yeah, thank you guys again. I'm gonna make this a regular thing. So every Sunday, I'm gonna be doing an AMA, and I'll do an announcement video because there will be a lot of people who haven't come in and haven't won't know about it. But every Sunday will now be an AMA. If I change my mind, like something comes in the day or an interview, I'll let you know way before. But every Sunday I will be dropping a live stream as long as I'm available. So yeah, I can't wait, guys. I'm very excited. Every Sunday AMA. Prepare your questions for every Sunday. And yeah, thank you guys for coming on. Honestly, Jaden, you are the best. Thank you. Savage Birdhouse. You're not actually called Gavin. You're called something else. You changed your name, right? Lisa, as always, thank you for coming on. We love you. Sandra, all of you guys, thank you all for coming on. Vita, is it Victor or Vita? Oh, bro, you're the best, man. Thank you for coming on. Honestly, that chat we had, wow, really. One thing I have to say as well, guys, you actually talking to some of you really helps me with just knowing more about Cobra Kai. Just I mean, I might be CKN and I'm you expect me to know it all or a lot, but I'm not no matter how much knowledge you have, there will always be someone out there with a perspective you didn't think of, like Vita today and Raj and Ty as well. You guys, it's awesome, man. You guys even give back to me in like a perspective. It's dope. I mean, I'm honestly excited. I can't wait to discuss more of this stuff in videos. I have been uploading a little bit less. You may have noticed, like I was every day on it. But I don't want to upload the video for sake of it. I really prioritize quality over quantity. But every video has to be good if I upload. I'm not gonna put you any of that rubbish and put some nonsense. But yeah, it's always gonna be about that, and it's about you guys. And I love doing this, man. We love Cobra Kai, and guys, I can't wait for season 4, man. It's obviously it sounds like it's gonna be a long wait, but it's not. So stay tuned. Stay tuned to CKN, of course. And if you're not, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Turn on notifications. You don't miss a video, and make sure to like this live stream if you want to see more like this. So guys, I'm signing off. Thank you guys for watching. Cobra Kai never dies.